I'm gonna. Well, no, next session I'm gonna be late, but that's not the same thing.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I'll probably be like a half an hour late, maybe 15 minutes. I'll put it in attendance.
So, I was practicing my monologues. Okay, I was just go every morning, get up, go to the mirror, and just to start practicing my monologues. No, that was not going in front of the mirror, but hey, Mary,
Hello.
Hey.
how are you doing?
I'm alright.
Did you watch the full season of
I did. I did.
and on the scale of
Yeah.
good to really good, how good was it?
Um, I think it's one of the best shows since, that Disney's put out.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, freaking
Yeah.
loved
I
it.
mean, Andor's definitely my favorite still, but
No, I agree. I agree.
yeah.
That's
But I think it's one of the best. Uh, yeah, I loved it. I thought that there was good writing. I thought there was good like character development because like I kind of had some ideas and stuff like about where the storyline of the apprentice Dorian
yeah.
was gonna like I had some ideas about what might happen with her and stuff and I wasn't 100% right, like it kept me kind of guessing a little bit, but like I felt like it wasn't rushed, like there was a nice like character like
No, it was good. I agree.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I thought plus of course continuing Darth Maul's story, and we all know, a lot about his story already, but like there's holes still to be filled in, especially some that they kind of abandoned after they did Solo and then decided not to keep making the movies
Yeah,
that they had
that
planned
was a
for the
little
character.
bizarre, but
Yeah,
now they're
yeah.
taking it back around. Yeah,
So, but I thought they had some really cool like some really nice lightsaber battles. I know it was animated, so it's not as, obviously live action is when they do it right can be
yeah, but they haven't had a good live
so much
action
better.
lightsaber fight in
Right, right.
how long?
Well, I mean, Obi-Wan had I thought Obi-Wan's
Do not
meetup
speak to me
was
about that
pretty
show. Do not. No, I
okay,
hate
okay,
that show. It's
okay.
okay.
No, you're fine. I'm not saying that there aren't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was perfect. And there's definitely some things I would have changed about it, but definitely wasn't, the worst
I
of
see. Right,
Disney.
right, right. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
We could
Yeah.
get worse. We could get far worse.
Also, I really, really enjoyed there was some moments in the animation that I thought were very artistic. Like with the camera angles and stuff. Like obviously it's animated, it's not an actual camera filming,
Right,
but they
right, right.
did some really cool things like when when the Zabrak brothers like and jump through the waterfall with their
Mm-hmm.
lightsabers out and it like sizzles and I don't know like
No,
there
no,
was
it's very
there
nice
were
attention
some
to
really
detail.
cool things. Yeah, I was really,
No,
I really enjoyed it. I thought it
beautiful
was,
set
yeah,
pieces. No,
yeah,
absolutely. I am
yeah,
not happy how they just keep nerfing Maul. It's like, oh yeah, he has busted leg. All right, he's out for the count. Like, no, Darth.
yeah.
Like I literally saw him 1v3 them. Now he's struggling on the 1v2. I don't. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this. I'm sorry.
Well, who are the
Ah,
two people he's fighting?
Inquisitors.
two Inquisitors.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna
One of
say if he was
which.
fighting Darth Vader, he's like Space Jesus, so no one could beat him.
No, I'm not. Obviously, he's supposed to lose to Vader, but I think it. I mean, it should be a little closer.
Well,
But
to be, I
even
don't think
look,
Maul and Vader never fight,
He
right?
tried to run over Anakin with his motorcycle. There's some beef there.
yes,
That's
there's,
true.
there's deep,
Anakin, get down!
deep,
Well,
no reason.
Wait for me!
technically, no, but
It can drop.
technically, Maul is
Anakin,
still
down!
around long after that. I just don't think he and Anakin ever really meet.
No,
No.
they never.
Like I say, he
They
just
never.
tries to run him over with his motorcycle that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Like they did like some comics where like Anakin specifically like he built a droid that would like fight like Maul, so he would train against him and whatnot. Like he he hates Maul for killing Qui-Gon and for good reason.
Okay.
So, but like yeah, I mean against two Inquisitors, like I mean one of them literally lost to an unarmed Ahsoka. That
Maul,
is really
Darth
bad.
Maul was a really cool villain who suffered from George Lucas not knowing how to write. very well. in my
Well, okay,
opinion.
no, George Lucas he never knew how popular Maul would be, and he never
But that's
planned for
like
Maul
that's
to
like
have.
all of his characters, like with Darth Vader. He's like, I didn't know how popular he'd be, so I just made the second
Yeah.
movie about him. It's like he was gonna die, but I was like, oh, he's really popular. All right, now he's Space Jesus. It's like, what is
And
going
I mean,
on?
and not all of the Maul storyline that has grown up out of Maul since, has been Lucas's work,
Yeah.
So
I mean, in the movie, like, I feel like he should have stuck around for at least one movie so you could like learn about him and maybe like develop him as an. Oh, he's just dead at the end of the movie.
yeah.
It's like some
But I
random
mean,
dude who's like,
So
at
ironic.
last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we'll have our revenge. And that like was his only line of dialogue in the movie, and then he gets killed.
It's so iconic. So iconic.
And Obi-Wan,
I mean, like,
and he
yeah.
had the high ground too. Obi-Wan like somehow beat him. There was no excuse. That was like he literally had the high ground. And as we all know, if you have the high
Yes.
ground in Star Wars, you ain't
I-
winning. Except that one time.
Facts. I agree. Like, it's just absolute inconsistencies all around.
He's like, what? Like, Obi-Wan jumps over him, he just kind of stares at him as he's doing it, and then blap, just cuts him down. It's like,
They slowed down that lightsaber fight, actually. That entire sequence is slowed down. That's not the actual speed they were going.
yeah, I
Really?
mean, the lightsaber fights are all really cool in the prequels, don't get me wrong. It's
yeah,
just,
no, I agree.
it's
I
just
don't I don't think that 2 or 3 were fantastic in a lot of other ways. One, I didn't mind one then or now, but
all
but
the
yeah, I
writing
don't know.
is just meh, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, I mean, honestly, if you go back and watch the original trilogy, like, I mean, there's a lot of things that went right that made it iconic, made it, what it
Well,
is today.
he had
But
a lot of
there's
people
some
to tell him his ideas were silly when he had silly ideas. They're
true,
like,
but he still had some bad dialogue and stuff and bad directing,
sure, yeah.
like even in the original. There's some lines that are delivered that are pretty cringe even back then. It's just we
Yeah.
love it so much we kind of overlook it.
But I mean, come
Yeah.
on, what's the second movie? Empire Strikes Back. I mean, there's just some like, it's just great. Like, I don't know. I still feel like that's the best movie.
I mean, it's
Honestly-
obviously one of the greatest surprises of all time.
Yeah. No, that's true. The whole reveal. Oh, yeah, definitely is probably a
and that
big
was
part of why
directed
that.
by what's his name? The guy who did Force Awakens that they brought
yeah?
back. Oh, I forget
Oh, I
the
didn't know.
director's name. But yeah, when they brought in the guy to do the new like not prequel, the sequel, I guess, with Rey. I
Yeah,
think that was directed
episode
by the
7.
same dude.
Oh, I
They're
didn't
like-
realize that.
They're like just
Empire
just
Strikes-
just make the Star Wars movies again, and like that's kind of
Well,
what he did.
Well,
Urban
honestly,
Force-
so okay, I actually when I first saw Force Awakens, I came out of that theater and I wasn't mad. Like there was okay, I see what people say about like it was like watching episode
New
4
Hope.
over again. It was like Luke's story being
Yeah.
retold, except it's a new. I understand the parallels and why people kind of, but overall, like I was like, okay, it was fun. It was fun. I liked it. But
Oh,
then I
yeah.
just felt like they just kept going in new directions with that
Yes.
whole trilogy. It didn't stay consistent. They kept changing their mind with where they wanted to go with things, and they abandoned some like.
Yeah, that was the
I don't
problem.
know.
Like, they didn't have a Kevin Feige to like reel everyone in, be like, okay, this is our story, guys. Because then they brought in what's his name, who's a great director, the guy who did
Ryan
like,
Johnson.
Ryan
Yeah,
Johnson,
yeah,
who
yeah.
does like
I
the
agree.
what's it called, Knives Out and other stuff. But like, yeah,
Glass
he was
Onion,
just
yep,
like,
yep.
I just want to subvert some expectations. So like the first thing that happens in the movie, Luke takes the lightsaber and just chucks it, and you're like, what? Because it looks like he's all reverent at the end of the first one. They're like, oh, what's gonna happen? Then he's just like, meh, and throws it away, and you're like, huh? What's happening? Because the first one, the Force Awakens, I feel like had a lot of potential. Like there were a lot of cool ideas
agree,
there,
yeah.
and like I was like, all right, they're gonna expand on these. There's gonna be some cool stuff happening. Like who's Rey? Who's what's her thing? It's like, oh, she's no one. She's just some person. Like oh, that's okay.
Well, everyone was saying she was going to be like a Kenobi or something, and I'm like,
That's what
no,
I
I
thought.
want her.
I was like,
I wanted her to be a nobody. Because there was so many like bloodlines of Jedi and Force sensitive like families and what have you that were like wiped out in Order 66, and like, and then even then you there can be Force sensitives that don't even come from a bloodline of it, even though there seems to be some strength in having in your family in several situations. But yeah, I was kind of hoping she'd just be a nobody. Although I wasn't mad that she ended up being like a Palpatine, because like that was an interesting twist. I just don't think that it was, the 2 and 3 just didn't feel like the story wasn't like consistent, like flow. Like it didn't just.
Well, they
I don't
kept
know.
changing. Like
Exactly.
it didn't feel like the tone just kept shifting. It's like you have a certain tone.
Somehow
Yeah.
Palpatine returned.
See,
Well,
I didn't even see the third movie. I was so annoyed. Like by the
I
end of
didn't
the
either.
second one, I was like, I'm not gonna watch these anymore. So I have no idea. Everyone said the third movie was garbage. I'll just believe it from what I saw.
I it's the same thing for me. Well, because from my understanding, there was a different director between the second and third movie, and
Yeah, it was.
like, well, a lot of people
It was
hate.
the Star Trek guy. What's his name?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who
J.J.
you're talking.
Abrams.
I
It was.
yes.
The first one was the Empire Strikes Back guy was the director. Then it was Ryan Johnson. Then it was J.J. Abrams, and they all did completely different things.
Well, and that's the thing. So, like, a lot of people hate the second movie, and I will be, it wasn't amazing. Like, the whole casino scene was really stupid, but like,
Well, it's
I
like
thought that they set up.
I mean, it was like the first one. There were a lot of good ideas set up, but then nothing pays off because they just changed to something new.
Yeah, they kind of just redirected their focus.
Yeah.
Because I thought they set up some interesting ideas, because the second one seemed to put forth this idea that, like, both the Jedi and the Sith were wrong because they all only adhered to one side of the Force, and to have, like, true balance, you needed to have a little bit of both. You needed to not be afraid of, like, your inner darkness. And like I said, and they set up the thing that, like, oh, well, Rey is just like you said, like a complete nobody. Because we've had all these people that were like, oh, well, they're Skywalkers. Anakin was, basically space Jesus, and he was given birth to by his father was the Force. And it's just like the
midichlorians were his mother or his father.
Yeah, and so like, oh, there's actually some interesting ideas, and then like new director, total, and that's what I heard of the third movie is like, oh, new director, total tone shift. They just like completely threw out all the ideas that they were like building up in the second movie, and I was like, oh,
they kind of went back to what they were. Or go ahead.
Some of the secondary characters, like they kept changing like how they wanted to focus their stories.
Yeah, I feel like the third movie was kind of shifting back towards like answering the questions of the first movie, but by then it was kind of too late just because of how much everything had changed. Like with Ryan Johnson's movie, it was just like, what are we doing? Anyway, Carly is probably like, enough, you Star Wars nerds.
I like Star Wars. I've seen the movies and the shows a few times.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. It's like, it's okay. It's alright.
It's like,
Star Trek's better.
Star Trek is better.
I grew up watching both, so
I'm leaving the server. That's
both of them are like
How
a nostalgia
dare you.
thing for me.
I'm gonna put on my Captain Picard uniform. Number 1, engage. I miss what's it called? Well, not the original series, the Next Generation. That's probably my favorite Star Trek.
Watching.
Yeah.
I mean, the original is just classic, but the second,
right?
Yeah.
Has anyone watched the Picard series?
I started.
A little bit.
I was kind of. I didn't like that they were trying to make him into a weird action hero.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just too old. Like at least the first one they did, the first season I didn't like. I heard the third season was better, but I heard the first and second weren't that great.
I just hadn't given it a chance yet, and I was wondering if I should.
Because I feel like they're afraid that the new Star Trek is just too boring for, like, the next generation of people. Like, everyone wants action. So.
Well, when they did Voyager, I felt like they tried to make Janeway like another Picard, and I think she probably should have been a Kirk instead.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Speaking of old people that they're trying to make action stars, I don't know if I talked to you guys about it before, but one thing I heard that I am super happy about is there's going to be another Conan, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to play Conan.
Really?
Oh, God.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
funny.
I mean, he is gonna play like, old King Conan, who's, after he's ruled for like 40 years, and then like
All right.
shit hits the fan.
As long as they treat him like an old guy at this point, because Arnold is
Yeah.
way too old to be like running
Wow.
around the jungle now. I am the king.
That was
My
that.
back.
My back. My back. It's not a tumor.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Do it. I'm right here. Who are we missing? I only
That'll be
see
worth. That'll be
two
worth
of you
seeing.
in Discord.
Oh, I'm not in Roll20 yet. Let me
Roll20.
get in. Or am I? I don't know.
No,
Let me
it's just Garen and Uslog.
I have it pulled up. I just haven't
I'm
actually
so
clicked
tired
enter
today.
thing. I took a nap and I was having trouble getting up and coming down to the computer.
I'm chugging
Guys.
Mountain Dews.
Yeah, I left work early because I was sick, so I also
Aw.
recently woke up from a nap.
I haven't been getting good sleep because of my surgery. I'm still waking up to pain sometimes. But
Jeez.
anyway, that's fine. I'll be fine. I'm chugging Mountain Dews. At least I didn't damn the Feywild like some people here.
Wait, whose idea was that actually? Like, yeah, just go.
Whose
one
idea
of us
was
just
it to trust the goddamn... whatever?
So
one of us
I'm
just
confused
said
what we did to
just-
trust the hag because we brought Dalreese to the court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone brought the hag there too.
Not us.
we didn't.
No.
No, we didn't bring the hag to the court. We
Oh.
took some of our research to the hag because of the storm coil saying that he trusted her and he thought she was his best chance. So we're like, well, having another person working on the research would be good. So we probably brought her information that helped her with this, but we did not bring her
We
to the
said,
court.
That's fair.
yeah, we didn't bring her to the court. We said, we told them, can you go, why don't you stop by, suss it out, maybe share with her if you think it'll work.
Yeah. You guys
Thumbs up.
weren't completely responsible, just maybe like partially. Dalreese is like, well, I guess you're gonna go talk to Dalreese now. I assume the group isn't just gonna leave the Feywild to its fate.
Yeah, at the end of last session, we were about to take a tree, but
I mean, you can.
have-
Technically, you
we
did
have-
what you came to do.
right. I mean, the Feywild is actually technically better off than it was before.
In some ways.
True. In a way, but not.
It's not.
I don't know.
Uslag still sees this as a failure, and she feels really bad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Uslog, it would be your turn to scribe today, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And Garen, you were the previous scribe. Would you like to give us a recap of last time?
Sure. So, Glenn starts the session sulking a bit. He looks over the graves of Arapel and Eli. Uslag joins him, though, to ruminate on the decisions facing them, but Uslag pronounces that she feels that she has a purpose for her life, which is her own. She affirms that she loves him, and wants to stay with him instead of going to Nightweather. Yali all of a sudden appears among the graves and says that the decision might not be hers to make. I knew I hated her for deep down. Malin was right. Uslag reiterates that her life is her own to live, and retorts angrily that being the avatar of the Rain Queen wasn't something she chose in the first place. She declares that she'll find a replacement to take her place if need be. Probably questions would she ever say no directly to the Rain Queen, but Glenn steps in and declares he would help Uslag sever the bond with the Rain Queen, if that's what it came down to. Yalia backtracks, says she doesn't know herself what the Raven Queen wants, before disapparating. The whole conversation leaves Uslag unsure, though. That night, Glenn and Astrea go back to the capital, specifically teleporting into the black market. They meet Neil, and Glenn wants a specific item. Not having the immediate money for it, he takes a loan from Neil for 260 gold pieces and gives his fan as collateral with a promise to give him 360 back. He then teleports back to the tower and has a conversation with Una... In the meantime, Uslag and Garen talk on their own over some ale, where they both reminisce about Malin. Garen explains the debt he owes to Malin. He Originally didn't have much outlook on life, being born in the streets, then taken experiment upon by some sex scientist who want to work with his genetic lineage or factor. It was Malin who saved him and actually gave him a purpose in life. Muslik understands, though, his doubts, and while agreeing that they should try and save him, he might be gone. And the question is really, what would they want? Like, the real, original Malin. She shares her own experience of having tracked down and end a former comrade or friend of hers. It really sticks with Garen that they might need to do what needs to be done. However, the ale finally hits him and he needs to go yak outside anyways. The next morning, Glenn gets everyone together. I'll bet Garen is very hungover, but he has a very special announcement. Glenn, with the magnificent and dutiful words, proposes to Uslag. Oh my god, and she said yes! It's honestly such a sweet moment that seems we've been waiting for a long time. Garen gets very emotionally happy and needs to be held back from drinking again. He didn't learn his lesson clearly. Everyone bursts into celebration. Celebration is cut a bit short, though, about a drow woman walking around outside. We discover Xana on top of the tower. After going through her grief, she declares her revenge on Arden Relic and Gaibok. Finally get ready to go back to the Fae, but when we come to Fort Revkar, we find it covered in corruption and shadow. Fearing the worst, that the Shadowlord had taken over, it's actually only the second worst option, as it was Malakara who walks out of the fort. Betraying the Summer Court, she used the research to take control of the corruption herself and kicked out Arden Relic and Vorn. However, she declares her undying enmity to the Summer Court and to Tanya, though admits she's not powerful enough to challenge her directly. She does bear no ill will to us, but it is doubtful that we should let this slide. They got corrupted, and soon we have to see Malin. Oh boy. MVP, of course, Glenn.
All right, thank you for that recap. So, it is the 43rd of summer at 10 a.m. We'll pick up the story as you had just spoken with Malakara, who disappeared back into the darkness of the fort, leaving the group to question what should we do next.
Real quick, but could I say that I gave Garen my heroic inspiration for today, since we had like a little pep talk the night before?
Sure.
Forgot to mention at the end of last.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's
So
fine.
I think everyone has heroic inspiration.
I'm going to use it to overcome the hangover. No, I'm not going to waste it on the hangover.
Estrella can help you with the hangover if you,
Thank you.
if you want.
Thank you.
Oh, well, wait a second. Well, I guess depends
I mean,
on
it's
whether or
been a
not
while,
you
like,
would have
I'm
known
feeling
to prepare
Yeah.
it.
There's no
it's been a-
mechanical.
I just manually failed my con. Like, I just declared I was going to make con saves and then failed them. So
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 3, or
Oh,
rolled a
wow.
total of 10 and 3.
it's
Well, technically, I could prepare poison.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Maybe I should consider sobriety. That's also an
Yeah,
idea.
Slug feels a little bad about that.
Anyways,
All right. So now, you guys, should I have how many? Like, it seems like we did some jumping around. When I was here last, we went back to Gaian using the cubic gate, but it seems like we went to.
We spent the night, so we
went
should
to
be all fresh.
Tyvanus. We went to Tyvanus and then back to the tower and then back to the Feywild. So should I? Because I don't get all my cubic gate stuff back every day. I have to roll.
Well, I think you used 2 of them. One to get
Well-
back, and then one to come back to the Feywild.
Okay.
But we
but
did
that
spend
was-
a long rest. So
Okay.
you
So-
might have.
So I used a charge to get back to Gaian, and then we spent a long rest, and I got a charge back, and then I used another charge
To get here.
To come
to
back
get
here.
back to the Feywild. Okay,
that's
and
the
we have
same
not
day.
rested yet. Yeah, and we haven't rested since then yet. So okay, so I've got 2 charges of my 3 left on the cubic gate, and it's a new day since we went to Tyvanus, so I would have my spells. Okay, all right, just wanted to make sure I had the resources right.
Yeah. Alright, so what does the group want to do?
Where's the nearest tree?
I was gonna suggest that we may actually want to consider. I do want to go see if we can find Darius, but also I think we should see if we can stop in at Vareth's Grove. Vareth? Vareth? The druid, the elder druid.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the Oak Father.
Yeah, we can go there
The Allfather.
first.
Yeah,
But
sure.
at this moment, I think we should get out of this area.
Okay. Um,
We're being watched.
yeah,
Just
shall
if
we
you didn't know.
let's see here. If I could spend if I could cast Windwalk on us, and then we have 8 hours of some significant speed, but we would have to travel between locations. Have a little bit of travel time, but we could visit both locations today without using additional magic.
I'd be curious to see how else the Feywild is affected by
Yeah.
what
Well,
Malakara is doing now.
alternately, I can take us to the Grove and to Darius, but those two trips would be the end of my abilities to transport us today, unless we use the gate to go to another plane. So either one's fine. Once we visit the two locations, I'm not sure where we'll go from there. And the wind walk would give us maybe some more options, but a little more travel time.
Whichever you think is best.
Let's go ahead. I'm going to do wind walk.
Okay.
It might take us, a couple hours or so, for some of the trips, but at least we can visit multiple destinations and still have some options today.
All right, so you cast Wind Walk, taking a minute, and just make sure you record that in the extended effects. As the group takes on a cloud-like form, and I assume first you're traveling to the Tree Father.
Yeah, I mean, he's along the way, so I guess we'll go there first. And I think we're just kind of scouting the Feywild along the way to see what we think.
All right.
I don't know if...
Yeah, I'm curious to see, because she mentioned, like, not containing the, whatever, but it's like she stopped its spread. So I'm just want to see
All right.
if she actually is.
Yeah.
So you are flying. As you are flying over one of the areas that was previously corrupt, you would see the corruption is gone.
Nice, okay.
Yes, we
The
love it.
area just looks like it's normal.
Okay.
You continue. And once again, as you fly over a previously corrupted area, you would see while there's a bunch of dead trees, the corruption itself seems to be no more, at least in this area.
Okay, I mean, guys, maybe we were a little harsh, you know? Maybe...
All right, now you're in wind form, so you're going...
Jesus. Anyways.
Alright, and then you continue landing down within the grove where the treants are. They would welcome you, of course. What do you want to do?
Guys,
You're-
what's up?
Among the initial people here, you don't see the Tree Father. Just a bunch of the treants.
We would ask if we can speak with the elder.
They would tell you that, actually, what did they speak in? I guess they would speak in Druidic. Does anyone speak Druidic? Maybe
I do.
Sylvan. Alright. So they would tell you that Vareth is scouting the forest for dangers. He is a little bit concerned because the corruptions seem to have suddenly vanished.
Do you know where we might find him, or would it be better for us to wait for his return rather than
You
searching
think
the
he went to
lab?
go see if his love was cured of the corruption?
Oh,
Didn't you
That would
guys
be the
slay
first thing
her?
I would do if I were him.
no,
What?
no, we never went to find her. Brenthara?
Oh.
Yeah, that was like a couple days ago. Things
Yeah,
are
it's
moving
only been
fast.
like 2 days since we met him.
For some reason, I thought you went to fight her, but I guess you never did.
We discussed.
We thought
trying
maybe
to
we would
find
have
her,
to.
but no,
Yeah.
So yeah, that
Um,
might not be a bad assumption. Do you want
So I would ask his people if any of them could either guide us or, although we can move faster than they can, so give us some idea where to look for him.
So they would kind of tell you where her corrupt grove was, which was a little ways to the west of here. If he went there, that's probably where he is, but he didn't say he was going there.
Also, can we leave something here for Vareth with you guys until he returns?
Of course, you can leave anything you wish in the grove.
So I would pull out that painting that Dalreese gave us that we've been carrying around and ask them to put it in
All right.
Vareth's
So
tree or whatever his chamber. I don't
they
know.
seem a bit surprised by this, but they'll nod and say, "We shall make sure he gets it, and we'll tell him it was from you."
We'll tell him about it if we see him, but just in case we didn't encounter him, I wanted to leave it here rather than continuing to carry it around.
All right, so they'll take that.
Okay.
And they don't know like what direction he went off in or anything.
It sounds
just-
like the lair that they know that Brenthara was kind of staying in. You said it was which
Well,
direction?
when you
then?
mentioned her,
West.
they kind of thought about it and they say, "Oh, maybe he, did go see her." But what he told them was that he was just scouting the area for corruption.
Okay.
They would say he probably has left pretty obvious tracks if any of you have tracking ability.
Okay.
But if you're
All right,
looking for her lair, it was a corrupt grove to the west of here.
All right, so let's kind of more or less go towards where we believe her lair to be, but then maybe we can stay low in our cloud form, and Estrella can, not Estrella, Uthal can do some survival checks and stuff for tracking him.
Thanks,
All right.
Levelnut.
So for tracking, you would have to remain physical.
Okay.
Just because it's a little bit harder if you're flying up above quickly to follow the trail. I mean, I guess you could fly human speed on the ground, but at that point, you might as well just be walking, right?
Okay. Well,
So
we could stop periodically and swap. It's only a minute to go back and forth between forms.
give me, or go ahead.
What do you think, Uslug?
Yeah, I mean, if we're in a hurry, we could try that, but I'm okay taking it slow.
Okay, let's just walk for a bit then.
All right,
Probably
go
a better
ahead
chance of finding him.
Give me a survival, as his trail would be very easy to find.
Okay.
All
Good
right.
thing.
So yeah, you do manage to find it. It looks like he had been walking around a bit, then he had headed west. So you probably follow that for a few hours. I'll say at about 3 p.m. Travel a bit, and you reach an area that looks like, again, there's a bunch of dead trees. And standing among them, you would see the large tree and druid just kind of standing there. He would probably notice you coming and just nod to the group as he continues to stand there quietly. What do you want to do?
Vareth. Uslug would greet him.
He says hello again.
Thought we would find you here.
Do you know what's going on with the corruption and its sudden disappearance?
It's both good and bad, it seems.
Well,
The hag Malakara has taken the corruption upon herself. Unfortunately, she's planning on weaponizing it against the courts.
That is bad. Though now I understand what has happened. My belief is that he has also taken Brenthara, possibly to be used as a weapon. Her grove is empty and she is nowhere to be found. I had gained hope that with the corruption vanishing, perhaps I would find her here. Sadly, there was nothing left once I got here, just these dead trees. And
Is there any traces of her coming and going?
there are traces of her being here several hours before I arrived, but no trace of where she went. My guess is the hag has taken her, as I'm assuming she has taken many of the corrupt beings from around the Feywild. And you have
I'm sorry
a
we
bit
couldn't
of
get to her before.
He says, well,
This looks very guilty.
I do not blame you for this. The hag has always been a danger to the Feywild. It's
If we were to mount an offense to oppose her and her coven, what recommendations do you have on what we should prepare for and what numbers we might need, and will you join us?
He says, if there's a way I can help restore the balance in the Feywild, I shall help however I can.
And what if a alliance with your former acquaintance Dalreese is involved as well? Would you consent to work with him against this threat?
So he gets kind of maybe like a disgusted look on his face for a moment, but then says, if that is what is needed, I shall work with my former friend. He says,
We
but
do not know yet. Go ahead.
He says, but even with him, if Malakara has truly taken hold of the corruption, I don't know if the whole Fey court could stand against her with how powerful those energies were. She says,
Well,
void magic in the Feywild is, well, it's extremely potent.
Well, we thought perhaps with you and Dalreese and us and possibly some of our allies from Gaian, we might be able to come up with a plan.
He nods. He says, it's possible, but she's going to be a formidable opponent. Just be cautious and let me know if there's ways I can help.
Very good. We don't know yet what became of Dalreese when Malakara made her move, and we are on our way to go see if we can find him as well today. But we will be back in touch. Also, we left you something back at your grove in the keeping of your Treant companions that we thought you should have. We didn't wish to carry it around anymore.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. I will take good care of it, whatever it is. I'm probably going to stay here for the time being and leave a little bit later, head back to my grove, but it should be protected somewhat from the hag's magics if you need some place to stay and think about things. If you're seeking Dalreese, assuming his corruption isn't being used by Malakara, I assume he'd be in the lair that he's been using for quite some time.
Yes, that's where we intended to look. But it is actually good to know that if we do need a place to more or less marshal and headquarter, now that we do not have the fortresses of the the summer court at our disposal, then we may be back in touch with you to do some of our planning here or at your grove.
He says, if you have any ways that the Feywild can defend itself from her corruption, you should probably let them know as soon as you can. I know
We have
you
yet to find the court themselves as well.
He says, I know you said you had discovered some sort of ritual to drain the corruption. Perhaps it's something
We taught
that
it. We taught it to him
okay.
last time we were here. Yeah.
He says, well,
And we don't know what additional research Dalreese and the summer court researchers may have completed while we were away, since we came back to the fort having been taken over. When we find Dalreese, he may have additional information as well on that research.
well, hopefully he does. Does Uslag or Garen or Glenn want to say anything?
I mean, I'm just giving are we gonna assemble everyone to do a huge war against Malakara? This is
I mean, I think we need to put minds together and discuss our options.
we did that already. That's how we got it in this list.
No, but we haven't. We haven't found the summer court and talked to them about what happened.
No. We have to absolutely we have to talk to everyone. It's just like Glenn, help me out here.
He kind of shrugged. I mean, we kind of fucked things up. Maybe, we kind of fucked things up by meddling. Maybe this is a lesson to just let nature be nature. And I mean, because if we had never come here, the hag would never have gotten control.
No, but the Shadowlords would have sucked the life out of every being on the plane and made shadow crystals of them.
It wasn't nature. I mean, they could have probably just made it crashed the crystal of the entire realm.
The hag or the death druid or somebody else, they might have stopped them,
So you're saying this place was kind of screwed to begin with?
Yeah.
I feel responsible for helping with what's happened here.
I do too, but at the same time, I feel like if we get involved again, we might screw it up even worse.
Well, I think we should at least make contact or see if we can find and make contact with Dalreese and the summer court. And
I agree. Let's catch up with them.
I think seeing if we could
So
just help them prepare for this, but I kind of am in the same mindset. Not that us meddling has made things worse, because actually we that's not necessarily the case. And this war with the hag in the court is something that sounds like it's been going on for ages, and it is not our fight. But
Celera would not.
I do feel somewhat.
I would question whether or not
involved.
I would question whether or not the study of the Void Child that was given to the hag may have aided her in containing this corruption that is of the void.
That's a good point. I just give Glenn a look. That was maybe it was.
Hey, any of us could have stopped that if we felt against it.
I give Uslag a look and like, really?
Celera says, we can't just leave, Glenn. We have to put things back to balance in the Feywild. Even if we weren't, or even if none of you were the cause, I mean, this is very important.
I agree.
No, of course. No. Obviously, let's check with Dalreese and the summer courts. But I mean, it looks like the corruption is receding in some areas.
It's not under the control of the Shadowlords with the intent of destroying this plane and turning the lives into batteries as it was before. But Malakara has her own plans,
Let's go over to Dalreese. Let's see what's what. So he can provide a little. I'm sure
we need more information.
If we find him, he could be under Malakara's control. For that matter, he took some of the corruption into himself.
That might be a problem. But let's check it out.
Let's go see if we can find him.
Okay.
All right. So you
just doing the rounds.
Thank you, Varys. Yeah.
He says, of course. Come, let me know what you find out. And I assume you go into gaseous form again, flying. As you kind of go over the area where the hag layer is, you just see like a ton of darkness all around it. Like you can't even see into the area anymore. As if a bunch of the corruption has coalesced here. Like it would almost be
But,
like a huge bubble of black, basically.
And was there like a bubble like that around Fort Revkar?
No, Fort Revkar had more just been inundated with it. This seems more concentrated. Like maybe a bunch of the corruption had been moved to this place.
Oh, like what she collected from the other places or something. She's like consolidated, maybe.
Possibly.
Hmm.
But yeah, you
probably more
can't...
than our little crystal could contain.
Oh yeah,
Very
probably.
likely, yeah.
You need a bigger crystal.
Well, we have, it's one of the greater crystals, but yeah.
There you go. Alright, so you fly over it, continuing to the cave beyond. Landing down in the area, you see it is pretty much the same as you left it. There's nothing strange or out of the ordinary here. There's the bits of corruption that kind of trail out of the cave as if the area is slightly infected, but not as much as it was before.
Interesting.
It makes sense that the hag would leave some for him to have to deal with, considering their relationship.
Yoo-hoo,
Animosity
Maurice,
together.
you in? Knock, knock.
So you
We're
going
back.
inside, or are you kind of looking around outside?
I'm going inside.
All right. So you go into the area. I'll just say you swim in as you usually do. I'm not going to pull up the map per se. But as you come to the large room where you usually meet him, you would see there are some dark treants here, infected by the corruption. And actually, one of which you would recognize.
Oh boy.
Oh, this makes sense.
Brenthara.
Well,
And
that's the.
Oh.
So this is, yeah.
and as you're looking and you kind of notice her, you would hear a familiar voice say, I was wondering when I would see you all again.
Oh. Hey, how's it going?
He says, well, in case you didn't know, Malakara has taken over the corruption of this land and is now using it as her own personal power battery.
Yeah, we saw that. That was Fort Revkar kind of. Well, we saw Fort Revkar.
He
What happened?
nods.
What, did they just give her like all the? You guys like? I thought. I mean, you seemed pretty aware of her. I thought the Summer Court was aware of her. Did you guys just give her like the electrical plugs or something?
He says, no, she just showed up there and had the corruption as her energy. And with her controlling that and her hags using magic, the fort didn't have much it could do. The people there were corrupted by the energies, something that we thought couldn't happen before. But it seems
She already knew how to wield it. You're saying by the time she showed up.
Yes, it looked as if she had somehow turned the corruption to her will.
I just turn around and give a Glenn like, look. You're like, what happened to what's her name? Sorry, Slayer. What's your boss's name again?
Oh, she says, you talking about Lyriel?
Yes. What happened to Lyriel?
He says, I don't know, but I assume like the others, she was brought under the corruption. I just barely escaped with my life. I'm almost certain if Malakara had found me, she would have taken control of me as well, while the corruption in me is still the older corruption, that of the Shadowlords. She has not turned it yet. And the corruption of this place is also similar, though a much smaller amount now, as most of the corruption within the lands has been converted to her power.
Hmm.
Again, I have no idea how she did this. It seemed to come out of nowhere. So she must have had some advanced knowledge of the void and the energies.
Well, we feel that this needs to be set right, but we don't yet have a plan. If what do you think it's what are your thoughts on the possibilities?
He says, well, I don't think there's much that can be done against her. At some point, she is going to come here. She knows I possess some corruption, and she'll probably wish to convert it. I
Did you
brought
bring-
Brenthara here because I knew that if I didn't, she would have been captured by Malakara. So I'm hiding her here for now, but obviously when she comes, she'll find her along with the other corrupted treants.
Would we be able to do the cleansing ritual here? Would it work?
It would probably work. There is one thing that I have discovered about the corruption, and that is that the corruption that she converted is what is already here. She cannot create more. So
Okay.
her
Very nice.
control
So we could-
is... go ahead.
Sorry.
She says her control is limited to what damage the Shadowlords had done before she took control of it. I'm actually surprised she didn't try to capture them so they can continue making her more.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're quite slippery, and they. Well, she mentioned that she booted them out, but knowing their
You
proclivity
spoke
for
with her, he
fleeing.
says, kind of surprised.
Yeah, when we came back to Fort Revkar, and she walked out and said hi to us.
I doubt she actually kicked them out. More likely, as your friend said, they are slippery, because she would have... It would have been much more profitable for her to capture and use their abilities.
Well, they were intent on destroying this plane and other planes to their own ends, so it could be that she saw the benefit of taking the power she had and ruling this plane without the risk of them still being here. And I guess, I don't know.
Whatever the case, she will most likely be showing herself here at some point, coming to get my
But
resources.
If she can't
But
create new corruption, then that is actually an interesting... We could consider making a plan in which we sap away and
Yeah,
destroy...
she's capped. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a finite amount, and we have been sapping away some corruption with the rituals we've discovered so far, and killing some of the corruption in some of our encounters and stuff. So maybe we can continue a campaign in that way to gradually remove this new power from her before a confrontation with her at her full strength. I don't know.
Well, if she lets you go once, you would be making yourself an enemy of hers should you do this. He says, I don't know how wise that is, being that she has so much power now, but there's no place for me to run at this point, so you can consider me an ally in whatever cause you're trying to do.
And will you work with any others who fight her with us in this?
He says, of course. Never stood away from working with the courts or anyone else. I was willing to work with them in their labs, at least
Yes.
while those labs were safe.
Speaking of, did you make any further progress prior to Malakara making her move when you were researching with...
Says we thought we had a cure for the lightning storm coil,
Okay.
but I don't know what happened to it. It was in the keep somewhere.
Oh.
I
Interesting.
didn't have time to go look for it when I was escaping. But we were very close, or possibly they had already created some sort of cure for Zarathun.
And was Valor and the rest of the research team taken by the corruption? Do you know?
I don't know, but my assumption would be yes. The keep is now under her control, so they were probably all taken, as they don't have magics to escape like I do.
Okay. Well, I think our next step will be to try and track down Titania or other members of the court that remain uncorrupted.
Early promotion. I'm not gonna tell Celia she got promotion. I'm not gonna. Not doing that. That's not my mo. That's not Garen's mo.
Dalry says, I don't know what the court elders are doing at this point with all that's happened. I figured they would be here with their armies. It's very strange that they've left the outskirts of the Feywild to such a creature. I don't know if they're scared of being corrupted or there's some other menace to the Feywild they're looking into.
Yeah,
We'll
or they
head
may still
gathering
be,
forces.
straight over. We will head straight over there.
yeah, they may still be planning, yeah. Well, we will be in touch. We have spoken with Vareth this day as well. He is also aware of what's happened and is ready to help us should we come up with some plan. We may also have some allies, possibly, that could from Gaian that may be able to help.
He is slow and lumbering. It would be dangerous for him to get involved, as corruption could easily be spread to him.
That's a good point. The Treants are extra sensitive to the corruption, are they not?
Nods. He says, in most situations, a Treant as an ally would be extremely useful, but with this situation, I believe he is better off hidden somewhere than trying to fight against her.
He seems to believe that his grove will remain at least partially protected from her for a time, so there's that.
I'd be curious what magics he's using to protect it, but I suppose he knows what he's doing.
All right, well, we'll make haste and keep you informed.
And we're not going to try to clear the corruption of this place? That's I mean it right? We haven't really tried here. Or is that something?
Reese's lair?
Yeah, Brenthara.
Oh, well, the ritual that we've been using on smaller creatures, we were told wasn't adequate to cure Brenthara or the storm coil.
He says, plus this corruption helps me with my abilities. At least for now, I would like to keep it as is.
We were hoping to learn. It sounds like they were closer to a cure for the larger creatures that were corrupted, but that got left behind at the fort, which is very unfortunate.
That is really, that sucks.
He says, all right. Do you know of any reason, or do you know why the hag may have suddenly been able to gain control of the corruption? You had spoken with her.
Yeah, we shared with her. We did not share the scale with her that you and Valor had access to, but we did share with her the cleansing ritual because we thought that anyone seeking to oppose the takeover of this corruption here on the Feywild, was worth sharing that knowledge with, but I don't know if that was enough for her to learn. Like, I mean, it wasn't enough for you to learn.
Your mic is open, Glenn.
Oops.
So I don't know. That's what we shared with her, or at least the last time we talked to her, that was what was shared, was the ritual itself. But I don't know if she had a vessel to even utilize the ritual.
Yes, and I don't see how this would give her the power she's had over the corruption.
I just give Glenn a look like,
Glenn calls. No idea. Let's go.
You don't have any proof of anything. He just says very defensively.
All right. Glenn, are you able to do your long distance communication magic at this time, or is that something you haven't been practicing of late?
I don't really have that anymore.
Okay. Salira.
Wait, she doesn't have sending anymore? Or you don't have sending?
Yeah.
Salira, do you know how we might contact the Summer Court?
She says, unfortunately, I would usually leave that to my my mistress, Lyriel. I'm more of a soldier than an arcanist or a druid.
Well, perhaps we should return to some of the other forts that we visited in the Feywild and see if we can find whether they are still held by the court.
She says, well, that's a good idea, though. If they really did find a cure for the storm coil, I mean, maybe we should go try to get that from the keep, if it's still there.
I don't know that we should try to face the hag without
She says,
further
well,
coordination with.
I mean,
Or do you mean?
we don't necessarily have to fight our way in. She says, I do know of a secret entrance to the keep that sometimes the soldiers would
That's
use
right. She would know.
to
Okay, I can
quickly
sneak in
get
with
in
you.
and out, bypassing the defenses. She says, that said, with all the corruption, I don't know what we'd find in there or if she'd sense us.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm worried about. If we meddle too much around here, that she's going to be alerted.
Yeah. Del Reese, if we were able to acquire it, the potion that you and or the cure that you and Valar had been working on, would you be able to replicate it?
well, yes, I believe that if you were to find his notes, I was working with him, so I could probably create it using ritual and magic. So I could, as much as I would lose some of my energy, I think it is fair to bring Brenthara back from her corrupt state, and
Okay.
maybe even help the storm coil that you
Yeah.
all said you were allies with. If he
Well,
is corrupted, he is in danger of becoming a tool of hers, should the corruption get too
That's
strong.
about
Like to prevent
That's-
Yeah,
that.
he was still fighting it when we spoke with him, but it has been several days now, and of course the power has changed hands from the Shadowlords to the hag, so it's hard to say.
She says, I am a very stealthy person. If you'd like, I could try to go in alone and retrieve
No.
the formula. It would be a little bit safer than having you all come in with me. There's no offense.
I'm just as stealthy.
Says,
You're not
yes,
going
but you don't know the keep as well as I do. Plus, if there's two of us, it's just more chance someone gets caught. And if we're caught in there, there's no way we're fighting our way out versus all of her magics. At least this way, it would just be me who gets caught.
Yeah, I really like this idea.
I shoot Glenn like daggers, like I'm gonna kill you now. I give her a resolute.
It's a very good point. Very persuasive.
The fact that he's on board with this shows how much this is not a good idea. Absolutely, I refuse to risk losing you to her.
She shrugs and says, well...
I agree. We are few enough as it is. We don't need to be giving her more corrupted Fae.
The goal is don't get caught, but...
Of course.
Oh, so Aaron, you don't believe in her? Is that what it is?
Well, I don't think it's that. He just worries about me. Salira
I
says.
go and turn around like one more word. Sorry, not all of us are engaged into our truly beloved.
Glenn, what would you say if it was Uslag volunteering to go in and do this?
I would believe her. I would believe in her.
Well, if there's anyone that can take on the fort by herself, it would be Uslag. Salira says, smiling.
So I have the fortunate ability of never having to doubt the person I love because she can do anything.
Oh, how sweet! Yeah. I'm happy for you. I was happy you're engaged. I even wanted to have a drink, to celebrate.
Salira says, if you...
I was just looking back and forth between the two, like, why are you all bringing me into this?
I say we go to, was it Gare Foulé or whatever? Was that the fort we started at here in the Feywild?
Yeah, let's
Gale
I say we
We should
go.
probably contact the Phoenix Guild if we could possibly do that at some point too. they might have
Yeah. Well, we
ways
don't
to
have.
communicate it with.
Yeah, but we don't have sending right now. So I think popping up to the fort and seeing if we can get communication lines with the Fae
I
Court.
could.
and then- Yeah, go ahead.
There's a chance it won't make it to them, but I could just send my Raven to their location and tell them where to meet us, but it would
That's
take
true.
some time.
Let's.
They can teleport. So
Yeah. Well, while we've got the wind walk, let's pop up to that fort and see whether or not any of the Fae there have any way to contact Titania or other members of the council or the
Okay.
leadership.
So I think
You
Gail
guys-
Brock was the one you originally went to, right?
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just see that one that's closest to us right now, and I thought we could start there. But yeah, the one where I think we traveled to Gale Brock, so maybe we started at
That was
Gare-
where Warden Valeth was, I believe, and his ferry.
at Gale Brock, yeah. And then Silvarin is where we left the Phoenix Guild Wizards, right? I think.
They were somewhere up north. They might have actually been in Thornreach, the city
Okay.
up there.
Yeah, I think they were in Thornreach
Oh, I was just
because
yeah. Oh, I see. There's one even
mage
further
came to
north.
meet us in Silvar and bring us there.
That's right. Okay. All right. So
I
then,
forgot her name.
so yeah, let's pop up to the nearest city and see, and we might be able to
Barshra.
contact the port from there. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so Sleer would say, and are we just going to leave the cure in the fort?
I certainly don't want to. I think if we can get to it, however,
We'll circle back to that.
is the best option.
I
I
think it's,
should look to Sleer.
I think that it's worth trying to formulate a plan. I just don't know that we want to jump into it immediately before we've conversed with all our allies. There might be more we don't know.
If we deliberate too long, I'm worried that we might lose the chance.
She says
True.
our time is limited, and if we can't help
we can split-
Stormcoil, then he could become a tool of Malakara, as well
I don't
as
know.
Brenthara if this place is invaded. Sleera says, kind
Yeah.
of motioning to all the
As
corrupt
much as
treants.
I don't know. Maybe the cure should be our priority.
She says, well, that's why I said we should split ways, and I go do one thing while the rest of you do something else.
I don't know if I like.
as much as I that sounds like it could go really poorly. That might be
Rushing
the best
into a
option.
situation completely on a whim is not a good idea. Besides, we
She
never
says-
leave any alone.
Yes, but our time is limited, she says with some frustration. Every second counts, and if we don't use it wisely, we empower our enemy. She says I don't know. I guess we could try to use the secret passage to fight our way in, because none of you are quiet, so that would mean we'd have to figure out where the cure is, but that
I'm
could be
still
very
here. What
dangerous.
are you talking about?
I actually have a possible.
Well, it wouldn't just be me and you, I expect, Garen. What would the others do?
So I actually.
They don't mind leaving. They've left us behind before. I make that joke.
He says, I suppose that's true. Well, I guess for
We
myself and
Had every
Garen,
intention of coming back for you. We just had a few options at the moment.
she says, although if you were in danger as well as me, I don't know if that makes me feel better. At least if it's just me, I know that you're safe somewhere else with the group.
Oh, how hypocritical, honey.
She just
So
sighs. Ugh.
I mean, it is. Us staying together does mean I can make everyone more stealthy, but we still run the risk of the less stealthy members of the group.
I
Yeah,
guess.
just-
You
Just
guys
numbers in
just wait
general.
outside, make
What's
us both of us invisible, and we'll sneak in through.
I think she's speaking of pass
Hmm.
without trace. The
Right.
druid spell.
That's
And, Glenn leans into Uthlag and whispers to her as he's looking at Garen and her, and he just shakes his head, it's just like some couples just don't have what we have.
Who's looking? Got it. Gives him a look.
I'll do it.
Oh my word. Okay, so I'm not okay.
Sorry, you've been together for far longer, huh?
Yeah,
This is true.
I agree that this cure is extremely important. And we could load up those who go in with all of the abilities that we have available to aid them. Just really like spend all our resources on, on every advantage that we can give them. But I'm still very nervous about. I mean, Garen Salira, I think the decision would be yours, not ours. But part of me wants to continue to see if we can connect with any of the court to continue planning. But I agree that the time is of time is of the
I
essence.
throw up a hand. Delvis, how long is did she was this happen last night, or how long has Malakara been in control here?
So if you ask Dalreese, he says it was since last evening, so not long. Which is why we have a chance that she has not discovered the cure that we had.
And I don't
The answer
suppose
I wanted.
I don't suppose you absconded with that scale, Dalreese.
He says, no, I absconded with myself. That was all I had time for. If I had delayed, they would have captured me. I didn't have time to go
That's
looking
a fair
for a
point.
scale.
I mean, it was
we
worth
can go
asking.
now, but I'm going with you.
I would assume something like that Malakara already has possession of, though she might not know
Yeah.
of the cure.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, we can go now. Just give us pass without trace, and I'll come with you. I'm not Mal. I'm not made of metal. I'm pretty stealthy. I'm actually the stealthiest in
Okay.
the group, and fast.
In order for you to have pass without trace, I would have to be with you the entire time, but I could be a spider in your pocket.
Yeah, that works. That's great.
Okay. And
then what?
She says
What do we do?
if we're sending multiple people in, we may as well all go in, because
I kind of feel the same.
if
This one's gonna go stub his toe, and I look at Glenn.
says, well, I mean, we have pass without trace, which should help him to move more quietly. But it is a lot riskier us all going in, which is why I originally said I can try to just sneak in and do it alone. But at this point, like I said, if we're all going to go, we should all just go, and then we can have each other's backs if something bad happens.
I'm
I'm game for that.
Yeah, if Garen and Salira want to walk this path, then I will go with and aid them.
Yeah, I don't think splitting up is the best idea. So I agree. But I mean, there might be ways to get in together, and then
I mean,
when
we
it
could
comes
just
to,
also, if something goes wrong,
Yeah.
we can just teleport out. We have to find it. We don't have to. If you guys come with, though, that's something.
Yeah,
can
we
just
all
teleport out.
still have wind walk, and we have most of our magic, and yeah.
She nods and says, we just have to be quick, because we probably will be discovered, and once we are, we'll have limited time to find the cure and
yeah,
escape
and
with
then
it.
the hag might know that we are meddling.
Oh, I
All right,
mean,
let's do this.
she'll most definitely know afterwards.
Yeah.
The other variable is I don't know if the place will have been sealed against teleporting. I don't know how much power the hag has over it. I know that
Well, she
was
just
it-
got it, so
yeah,
Was it sealed
Lyriel
before?
kinda
was
was.
able to do that. She had control over the magics. I don't know if
then it might be
Malakara-
sealed.
Yeah, so
L'Oreal's probably under her control, so
Teleporting out of there might not be an option. We can't rely on that.
we need a distraction. That's what we need. That way we have a chance.
We
If
have
just-
a shadow dragon. She looks to Zana.
It
Well,
also
that's right.
depends
Sound
on,
with us.
it also depends on whether Lyriel and Thornhelm were there when Malakara struck. The
Hold up.
two.
Time out, and maybe out of character, in character. I know this Shadow Dragon isn't Zana also technically corrupted by the magic? That's why she's a Shadow Dragon, or
She is
She
a
was
void.
Void
She
dragon,
is
yeah.
of the void.
well,
But-
okay, well, that's a little dangerous. I mean, if Sonic falls under control of Malakara, that's
Well,
a
it's a
problem. It's still corruption.
I wish we could get in touch with Ted.
Yeah, me too. It's a great idea.
I mean,
Look
Ted
at
has
Glenn.
been able to just appear out of nowhere.
Ted, we need
He
you.
might just show up at some point.
Start yelling.
Estrella just
Wanna-
screams into the air.
I
Well-
just go up to Glenn. You want to go ask your buddy to appear, or is he preoccupied?
Well, we don't have spending.
Yeah. Do you hear, buddy?
There'd be no response.
Although I guess we could go. We could also visit the Twilight Sanctuary and see whether or not we could somehow contact him from there, because that's on the edge of the void. But for now, I mean, Glenn could be our distraction. He likes to chat up the hag and try and make bad idea deals with her, right?
Actually, I love that idea. That's a great idea. That's Glenn.
The thing with that is, as
I
soon as she
trust your
senses
ability.
that,
Yeah, she's gonna wonder where the rest of us are.
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
right,
as soon as she
Glenn-
seems to know everything.
But Glenn is great with his words. I actually trust Glenn fully, and I have complete faith in his abilities to be a great distraction.
I can totally distract a hag.
See? And the rest of us are pretty stealthy, so
So, like, Glenn is going to try to get her attention while you guys are sneaking in. And
I mean,
that-
I am sneaking.
I don't know. That
Yeah.
might actually
This is more
alert her
risky than
rather than
sneaking
distract her.
into. Yeah,
Selira would say, "Yeah, I was about to say you don't want me sneaking in alone, but you're gonna have Glenn go have a private conversation with the hag. That sounds like a really bad idea."
I don't know what
She's
you're
gonna wonder
talking
where
about.
the rest of us are.
I have no clue what you're talking about, Sawyer.
She says, "Oh, you know." Anyway,
All right.
if you're not sending me in alone, I think we are just gonna have to do our best to fight our way in there, or sneak our
You
way.
guys are
in.
acting like Garen's acting like you don't have a +8 to stealth. Like,
Yes, I am. I'm just being a jerk back to you.
'cause he's pretending like I'm Malin.
yeah. Glenn's
Yes.
actually one of the stealthier ones of the group. I mean,
See,
right
thought
now
it
he's
was
wearing
+5,
half plate,
That's why, but still. Okay, I mean, then yeah, I mean, wait, then is Uslag the least stealthiest of us?
No, I am.
No, she's proficient.
But you're gonna
No,
be a
Estrella's
spider.
not. Estrella's not very well. Right, I'm going to be a spider, so I won't have to make my checks if I'm in your pocket, and I'll be lending everyone pass without trace. But
Wait,
in
so what's your
general,
plus?
I think Estrella is the least sneaky, other than those.
Wait, so
yeah.
what's your
And
stealth?
Uslag has her boots, her elven boots now, so
Oh, that's
so-
right. I have boots as well.
Wait, what does that do again?
advantage.
So Salir is the least stealthiest of everyone. See, honey, I told you this wasn't a good idea.
She says,
What,
"I
really?
am not the least stealthy."
I don't think so either. Yeah, Estrella's
not
only
stealthy.
+1 stealth. She's not
Right, but
proficient.
you're gonna be a spider, so
Right,
that-
right, right,
That's your
yeah.
excuse.
Well,
So-
right. I guess yeah. Okay.
So, okay, then I think we're good then. I mean, yeah, we're all pretty stealthy then.
All right, let's all go then, Selira says, a little exasperated. She says, "But don't say I didn't warn you."
Okay.
All right.
I have a
Where
beaming smile.
shall we? Should we fly out? Like, where's the entrance to this passage of yours? How should we approach?
She says we should fly a few hours south of the fort and then approach on foot. We don't want to be seen.
All right.
So I assume you're leaving this place. Dalreese will say, "I'll keep an eye on things here, but for in time, I don't know how safe it'll be. I assume she will come here looking for me. I'm actually
Dalreese, you should
go
surprised
to the
she
grove.
hasn't done so already." What did you say?
Perhaps you should go. Oh no, because then never mind. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would admit him to the grove.
He says,
Yeah.
"My
They
corruption poses a danger to Vareth and his treants. So it would be best I stay away from them."
Dalreese, do you have any charms or blessings or long-lasting buffs that might aid us in our endeavor today?
He says, "Unfortunately, I don't have much I can give you. I've already given you several powerful things. I was not prepared to buff anyone today. My spells
Understand.
were, or my powers were prepared for other reasons."
I understand. I just thought I'd check for any additional advantages that we could acquire.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and I shall hopefully be here when you return. He says, "Who is the when you were saying Glenn should contact his friend? Who are you speaking of?"
Story for later. Bye.
Yeah, like I saw nothing. Yeah, it's just one of an acquaintance of ours. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Yeah, just give him the side eye.
So you are once again becoming cloud-like, and I assume flying back.
Yeah, I guess we're angling southward as we fly west to kind of take the position south of the fort that Solera recommended.
All right. As with before, you fly past the hag's old lair, which is just surrounded in corruption.
I had another idea. Okay, never mind. It's too late.
Do we have a nuke?
No, I was
No.
gonna say, I was gonna say, like, what about remember that dragon before? I mean, I'm sure he wasn't.
The
He's
green
not happy.
dragon, yeah.
Yeah, like he's not happy with what's going on. He could go distract her, and then we get the.
Yeah, but
We
remember
killed
Sorry, go ahead.
them. Didn't we kill the green dragon?
There
Was
was a
that
green
him or was that
dragon
someone
that
else?
was corrupted that we killed, but there was another dragon we encountered in these mountains that was not corrupted.
Oh, I guess I kind of thought they were the same one, but
Oh, they could have been, I guess, but I thought that the one that we killed near the fort was younger.
Yeah.
okay. All right.
You're pretty
options.
sure they were the same one.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Ooh,
Yeah.
My bad.
They
Too
just
bad.
become
Mind.
corrupt over time.
Hmm.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
let's go to the fort.
All right. So another 2 hours, which what time does your thing last till?
8 hours.
All right. So it's about 5:30 when you land over here. It's getting later in the day. I assume you drop the form and try to approach the fort stealthily.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually, it might be a good time to do a break.
It's already 10
Hold
o'clock.
up. Yeah. We're plugging along. I might need some more caffeine. So yeah, why don't we do a bit of a break and come back in a little bit.
Okay.
I was just thinking, we actually don't have a way to go see the Medusas or the Storm Coil if we needed to without the courts, because they were teleporting us there.
Would we be able to plane shift there? Do the
No.
plane shift thing again?
Remember, it's like warded down there.
Or not plane shift, the gate. Because we were able to gate out of there?
Well, I guess because it's got an actual circle down there, and I copied down the runes. You might be right. Maybe I could do that.
Yeah, but that again would be probably like another day of, going back to.
Right. I'm not saying we need to do that now. I was just thinking like, if we do need to get down there.
That's true. That's true.
The port was always the ones that got us there.
Yeah, this is pretty complicated. Sure.
I was like going through all my spells trying to figure out if there's anything extra helpful I can do, but I'm going to be concentrating on Pass Without Trace, so.
Yeah, the concentration thing.
Yeah.
So
I can't use my own invisibility while I'm concentrating on Pass Without Trace either, but that won't matter too much.
Yeah.
Not when I'm a spider. I mean, I'm not going to be the one that gets us caught.
Yeah, I mean, I have the boots. I have a decent proficiency. I still
If
think it would be best to send Celira alone, but
Oh, I agree. Actually,
then
if I'm
it
going
would be more.
to be a spider, I have a pair of boots of Elvenkind. So one of the people that is going to be walking and making stealth checks could swap boots with me because they're not attunement.
Right. Yeah, I think Glenn has boots of Elvenkind. Maybe Garen doesn't.
Yeah,
but
I know we had gotten a few pairs over the time.
yeah, I didn't know Uslog. I didn't know we had any, so they're kind of new to Uslog.
Yeah, Arapel actually. The ones that Estrella is wearing were Arapels.
Oh, okay. Arapel.
He had terrible stealth, so the first time we got boots, you guys gave it to him.
Yeah. I thought about if the party goes to Nightweather and Uslog stays and then waits to do the quest for her tribe until then, like if like her and Glenn could be like bring Arapel back, like download Arapel.
Yeah, into one of the other Warforged bodies.
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
but I don't know if that's
Arapel loved the sun
thought
too.
because I feel like we keep putting off like fighting the Shadowlords and
Well, to be
kind of
fair, every time we fight Malik's agents, they go and
I know. Oh God. And then it had to be like the hag had to go do our job for us.
right.
I'm like, why can't we do this? Like we should be able to do this. I don't know. It's getting a little bit frustrating, but we'll get them. That's Uslog's like main prerogative.
I don't even see Arapel's sheet anymore.
I'm back.
Is it in the archive?
Yeah, he might have archived it.
Now, guys.
Because it's not in my drop-down list, so yeah, he must have archived. Oh, no, wait, there it is. I'm sorry. I forgot that he had his name on his sheet isn't just Arapel, it's his full call sign. So it starts.
Oh, right.
It's
TK.
TK421 version 3, Arapel.
Yeah.
Now, guys, there's another solution you're not seeing here. I'm sure if we go in and ask Malin to come in and burn down the Feywild, he would love to do it. He would do a solid, send the fire.
I actually did think about like when you were talking about bringing, it's like, oh, we could bring in So I was like, well, we do have a meeting with Malin soon. Maybe. But that was like, no, he wanted to work with the Shadowlords. I don't know if that would happen.
Which Shadowlord was he going to go work with? Do we know?
A Gaivok, which is,
Okay.
honestly the lesser of two evils in Uslog's mind. But
I mean,
he's
the
like the
actual
main one.
the actual deaths that we can attribute to him are less than those that we know we can attribute to Malik, but still, he's still
Yeah, I mean,
perfectly okay with killing for his ends.
Was it Malik that did the ritual on Isik, or was
Yes.
it Gaivok? Yeah, okay. He did
Yeah.
that while Gaivok was.
Yeah. And Malik also did the
I sometimes forget.
the church in Char, which was
Yeah.
supposed to be all of Char. It just got thwarted.
Yeah, I sometimes lump the two together because I think that, I mean, that's kind of how Uslag thinks anyway. She's like, a Shadow Lord's a Shadow Lord.
Right.
She's kind of black and white when it comes to that topic specifically.
Well, and Gaivok
Malik is really he is like her true enemy.
Well, and the other thing is that Gaivok got trapped during the 12th cycle, somewhere near the end of the 12th cycle. The Therians had trapped him. So he wasn't active for the first, 1,200 years of this cycle. Whereas Malik was free all that time. He only got trapped about 100 years before our story started. And then got freed right when our story started, or just before. So he's been up to no good for this cycle, whereas Gaivok did stuff older.
Right. So, I mean, yeah, the whole idea of like working with Gaivok to stop Malik is something I see value in. Like, I'm like, oh, maybe that could work, but I don't know.
That's a slippery slope, I think.
It really is, and it's because it's like, then how much more power does he have? And I don't know. Uslug's got quite a lot of like, kind of, her hands are sort of tied when it comes to the Shadow Lords. Like, she, just with her bond to the Raven Queen and everything, it's, I think, working with them in any capacity, it's just not an option.
Garen hasn't actually. He's only. Wait, has Garen even seen Arden before?
He saw a glimpse of him at just in time to steal away our kill from Vorn in the Zorik. So Garen might not.
But you were there. Garen was there when we fought him here in the Feywild, like down under.
That was Vorn. We didn't fight Arden Relic.
But didn't Arden show up and take him?
No, Vorn used his helm of teleportation.
Oh, okay.
Before we could steal that away from him.
Yeah. Punk. We need to get
they're all punks.
We need like an anti-magic. We need some sort of artifact. We need to ask Symphony if he can give us some sort of artifact that would let us put an anti-magic field or something around him next time we encounter him.
Oh man, the character I'm bringing in for Uslag would be very useful.
No.
We got more to do here before we jump on that train.
Oh,
that character is coming in like much later.
I want the character to come in before Uslag has, before we get there, because I just
like the side NPC, like we started spending time with them. Okay.
A little bit, but like
so you could talk to yourself a little bit, and
yeah, I have like a little like short.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess a little short quest.
I mean,
that will take maybe like a couple hours for Uslag to do. I just have to work if we want.
Yeah, I mean, if everything goes well, Mal's gonna come back, and we can get the whole band back together. That's definitely what's gonna happen, guys.
Yeah, nothing ever really works out the way we try to make it.
The only problem with me being in spider form is I can't use the Gem of Seeing.
That's a good point.
Right. That could be very useful during this. Maybe we could give it.
Does anyone have an hour slot available that might want to carry that for this? Because I feel like in a Hag's Lair that could really be important.
Sorry.
We have, I mean, if Xana's gonna come with us, which maybe now that you all brought up the fact that she could
No,
be.
she should not. She should absolutely not.
I don't think so either.
No, do you really think that the hag could take control of her?
I don't want to risk it.
What about Solera? Could the Gem of Seeing be something we let
yeah.
her carry?
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Maybe for this.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
Just for this mission, yeah. Also, while you were away, Garen, we realized someone else could wear my boots of Elvenkind because I'm going to be a spider anyway.
Is that
So
a
for-
attunement slot or?
No, it's no attunement required. So it would just give someone who doesn't have advantage on stealth would give them advantage.
I mean, probably. I mean, I have plus 11 on stealth.
What's Solera got?
A plus 10. So yeah, give Celera. We're not having another Diddy situation, okay? You know, first you have one the Mal run off one end, and then you're gonna have Garen run off into the woods. Although he
I
doesn't
will unequip my boots.
I'd
of
be very.
Elvenkind.
I mean, I would be surprised if Garen reacted the way Malin reacted with
he
Diddy.
would not. He would not.
I mean, I'm like that boy falls in love fast.
So we will need to take an hour.
I know, yeah.
Why y'all left me?
I can see why you all have a strong bond for sure.
I mean, it's part of it's also like he's like, well, you saw what happened to Malin, and then that I don't want that to happen to her.
Yeah, makes sense.
I do it doesn't have to be this session, but preferably this or next session since into the Thursday after next one I won't be there. So
it looks like everyone's back.
Glenn's not in the call.
Oh, he said be right back, not back. Okay.
Yeah.
I assume next session you guys are going to kind of leave the Feywild for the time being to go deal with Malin.
Yeah, if we survive the hag.
Yeah, I hope we. I don't think we should fight the hag. I honestly.
Yeah, out of character, I don't really want to fight the hag.
Yeah, Lou, we were saying that for this mission, we're gonna stop and do a short rest so that Solera can attune to the Gem of Seeing. And I'm also going to give her my boots of Elvenkind because I won't be able to use either of them while I'm a spider. So I feel like that could help this mission.
All right. So you're going to take an hour out in the forest before you go back in?
Yeah.
We might have to ping Glenn that we're back if.
And let's see, if we're going to do that, I might as well attune to something else. So let's see what I've got. I don't really have very much. I guess I will attune to the Amulet of the Devout +2, which will give me an extra Balm of Peace. That's all it does for me. Because I only have 2 levels of cleric, so it doesn't do anything else for me. I mean, technically it bumps up my DC for cleric spells, but my cleric spells are only like level 1 and 2 spells. Oh no, just level 1.
I guess let me ping Glenn.
Oh right, I was gonna send a raven to the Phoenix guild people.
Are you gonna
maybe I'll wait. I'll
Yeah.
maybe wait on that.
See what their status is.
And let them know where they can meet us, perhaps, where they can teleport to, but we'll see how this goes.
Well, the Phoenix Guild are your allies, so it's not a terrible idea.
Okay, so I can't use my wings for 4 hours.
Did Glenn say where he was going?
He just said BRB in this.
Yeah, when we started the break, so.
Oh, okay. So how about them Star Wars?
Well, I mean, I didn't tell. I mean, I mentioned the chat, but I won the Star Wars trivia, like I said, Amiri. So, absolutely cooked.
What was the name of the actor who played Chewbacca?
That's not Star Wars. That's real life trivia. No, I'm ashamed to say I know him. I'm blanking on his name.
I think it's Peter something. I don't remember.
Mayhew.
Peter
Oh
Mayhew.
yeah,
May-
right.
May-
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't remember it till you said Peter, so I wouldn't
Yeah,
have
no,
gotten
you're
it.
right. You're right. All right. Well, actually, I'm fraud. It turns out. So
Although I think it's been played by like 3 or 4 actors now, if you count voice. Well, I don't know. I don't
Right,
think
right.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me roll to pass the hour as you were kind of hidden in the mountains there south of Fort Revkar.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to go get another Mountain Dew. All right, yeah, the hour would pass, no issue. So you can go ahead and short rest.
Also, guys, I've never really used this, but I do have an ability that could be a last-minute escape for me, should it ever come down to it. If I ever disappear and my amulet drops to the floor, this should point to the Moonstone amulet on her neck. If someone could just grab that and take it with you.
if you disappear,
Slurp is trained to grab it as well, so he might try to get it out as well.
I see. Anything else so we should be aware of? Should I grab it?
I could also hide objects using the same ability.
Okay, that's neat.
I can enter my amulet, but I can't come in. I can't come in and out frequently. I don't use the ability often.
Okay, that clicked. That clicked.
She's just never done it.
I'm gonna grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back.
Yep.
It's always just been kind of something I keep in my back pocket as a just in case. Like if I'm near death or if I need to hide an object from someone, you know.
Gotcha.
But I can't retrieve that object very quickly once I've left it in there. I have to wait a day.
23rd of summer. Trying to figure out how to track I can use my wings again.
Put it in extended effects, but you have to pull out a token in order to use the extended effects menu.
Yeah. Extended effects. Okay, because I was putting it in the Splitlanders information, but yeah, that makes sense.
There's actually. Are you in the Google sheet?
Yeah, because I was writing there, but it's more like
Lou's got it in.
Use it for 4 more hours.
Lou's got it in Roll20 now. If you type in the chat !player PLAYER.
Okay.
You'll get a little menu.
There you go. Thank you.
And then if you click on extended effects. Oh yeah, you gotta have the token. Yeah, there you go. You found it.
Yeah, that's better. I just have to.
I like these little scripts that Lou has written.
10 to 11, and what time is it now? It's 6:30, so I might be able to use my wings again. Actually,
it'll automatically calculate the time for you. Like you just put in like how many hours it lasts, and then it'll record what time it is right now in game that you're adding this.
Yeah, it's more like the cooldown after. I can't use it again for 4 hours.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
because I rolled a d12, so I wanted.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Is you put the cooldown in as the effect that you're tracking, and it'll tell you what time it's. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Or it'll go away automatically when. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, after the time period passes, the effect will disappear from the list.
Yeah. Can I drag my token out so I can do that?
So you could put down like can't use wings and like 4.
Yeah, and Lou, I have noticed in a couple of the games when I'm trying to add an extended effect and we're on the map screen or using a party token or theater of the mind, it won't let us actually use that menu. unless we pull out a token. So
Yeah, I know
Although I
a lot
haven't-
of the stuff is based off tokens being highlighted.
I wonder if I click on the party token if it'll let me. I never thought about trying that.
It might.
Oh yeah, okay. I can put stuff on the party token, which actually works well for things like Windwalk. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, that's great. So I figured out how this works, but also I think that time has already passed from the time that she stopped flying, or the time that she activated her wings last. So, because I just saw that it's 6:30 p.m. and she did that at 10 a.m. So,
Yeah, I feel like Windwalk is up by now then too, I think.
Yeah, so I think she can use her wings again anyway. But I'm glad I know that now.
You had just passed the hour, so you did your short rest. And now we just have to head into the fort. Hopefully with a Glen in tow. But I haven't heard back from him yet.
Yeah.
I guess we could go with just the three of us.
Should let him go distract the hag.
That's what I was saying. No,
Maybe that's where he went.
That is a very different thing than just sneaking into a fort, though.
I
Well,
would
like,
say
if
that's
he
way
believes
more
that he
dangerous.
could do it, but it's
Yeah, if we hadn't already stopped by and talked to her, then maybe that we could have gotten away with that. Like, you know, he strolls by and has a chat with her. But like the fact that we were just there and then he comes back without us, I feel like she'd be more suspicious than anything.
Yeah,
And I think
agree.
she's going to be aware of us meddling in the fort because of like her corrupt creatures. So if he's alone with her and she finds out, like she senses that we are doing what we're doing, and he's there alone with her, it's just that's just bad news. So
Agreed.
don't compare that to Garen believing in Solera because it's different.
It is. No,
It's different.
It's different. Yeah.
So, as you're approaching the fort, Solera would say, I could have just done this if you would have let me. I wish you'd have more faith in me.
All right, has she got her boots and her new eyeball?
Sure, I'll say she has her boots and her eyeball.
Okay.
I mean, she says this now. I give her like a kind of like an unhappy look, but I don't say anything.
She says, I'm a scout by trade. I've done more dangerous stuff than this. Well, close to as dangerous as this.
If we did want to reconsider, and I don't know, Solera, I don't like the idea of anyone
We're
being
going.
on their own.
I say we're
She
going.
says, at this
Okay.
point, you're all
Very
here.
terse.
There's no
All right.
And
point.
give it very terse. We're going. Like Guard's like not happy, but like at this like that comment, but he's like, we're going.
Okay. Well, I was going to just say that, I mean, I could buff her up and concentrate on
Yeah,
things. Yeah, you know, I would send her in with some buffs if I wasn't going, but
So you carefully approach. The fort is still all covered in darkness. She kind of leads you around a side area through the mountains next to it.
Solera,
Go ahead.
let me know when the extra stealth will be beneficial.
She says, once we're through a small cave over here, there's a hidden door, which should lead us right inside. From there, I just have to figure out where they're keeping the cure, if it's still there. Dolores was talking about it being in the lab with the scale, so I'm guessing that's where we'll find it. Alright. So she leads you into this cave. Inside there are some rocks. She moves aside, revealing a secret door. And that is going to lead you into the building itself. As you come through the side door here, is Glenn with you? Well, I guess he's not with you right now because he's...
What's that?
Roll 20 keeps having issues for me today.
Oh, did you
Oh
get a
yeah,
new
I
token?
changed my
Ah,
token.
okay.
while, and then I forgot. I was just like, I wanted to test it out and see if I liked it better, and then I forgot I did it.
So you definitely hear some movement in the hallways around you.
I'm not going to bother to pull I'm not going to bother to pull him out, but I do have Slurp with me, and he is invisible.
Oh, so
And
send
you're a
just go ahead.
spider right now?
No, when Celira was ready for Pass Without Trace, then I was going to cast and shift.
Okay.
So I'll say before she comes through the door here, she tells you to go ahead and cast it.
Okay, so then I'm going to do a wild shape into tiny spider, and then I'm going to do Pass Without Trace. Or well, okay, not reverse that order.
Yes, yes.
I had the other menu up, so I just clicked the companion or the wild shape first. So all right, and then as a tiny spider, I will crawl into. Let's see, Garrett and Uslog get up in melee, so I actually might crawl into Solira's pocket. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and there's a chance that Celira might even, at some point scout further than us. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which way?
all right. So the spider, you said you're going with Celira?
Yes, Ray is in Celira's pocket.
And does that
Yes.
also take away her light source? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would meld my light source into myself. All of my light sources. I actually have multiples. Astray is all lit up.
sparkly.
All right, so I'll say her light sources go away. Go ahead and everyone give me stealth checks.
Okay.
Advantage if we got the boots.
Remember,
Got
you
the
have
boot.
plus 10.
And plus 10. I mean, yellow. Okay.
Alright, so
See, I'm stealthy.
everyone's moving pretty quietly. You would hear noises coming from all around the area. Celira would whisper that the lab is on the north side of the keep, so we have to get to the far north areas.
Lead the way.
So she would say the west hall is probably the easiest way, though there might be enemies moving through it. Going east of here is through some of the back rooms, so it might be a little quieter, but take longer.
We can be quiet. Yeah, I would go to the door.
Alright, so she gives you a key.
Why roll 20?
She says that should open all the doors. So as you open the door, in this room, you would see 2 hags.
Oh, fuck me.
Luckily, they have not noticed you. I'm not sure what they're doing in here. They're just kind of hanging out.
I'm gonna close the door. Be right back. Like, actually, go this way. I'm just gonna carefully pop this door open.
Okay.
It's locked.
So you use the key to unlock it.
Peekaboo. Anyone? I mean, can I just like peek around the corner and see? Like, I'm not gonna step out in the hallway. I'm trying to peek.
Yeah, you can peek. So down the hall a bit, you'd see another one of those hags kind of moving past.
Do I see which way she's going?
Looks like she's going east as she kind of walks down the hall there.
I'm gonna wait, stay back. I'm gonna go tiptoe over and try to open this door.
All right. Give me one moment.
They just open it. Malakar is there, like, hi. I'm like, oh, first door.
It's like, what the hell are you doing here? All right. So you use the key to open the door, or at least unlock it. And inside, you would see two figures who you recognize. Something is definitely off about them, as they almost look like a grayish color instead of their usual green. So you would see Lyriel and Thornhelm Briarwarden.
Like, I'm not fully opening.
Both
the
of them seem
door.
like they're consumed with corruption.
I go close the door and I'm gonna go tiptoe back. Like, so hallway's clear for now, but there was a hag. Room to the right of us is no good. There's two hags.
And you'd hear a door open over here now.
Did
Where did I
you
hear?
tell us about Lyriel?
Sounds like a door open.
Yeah, then I say, yeah, and I found the two of them. They're a little out of it.
Is there a way we can knock them out and
There's no way we're gonna make a heck of a lot of noise if we try and knock them out. They're just chilling in that room by themselves. They're not moving. We just have to. I'm gonna try to see if the next door we can just jump into.
is Glenn saying
hallway.
something?
They're prisoners.
Where should I drop my token?
I'll drop your token. Hang on.
Thank you. I don't want to drop it somewhere.
Where the entire hallway is pretty long, and we're gonna probably get caught. But like, if we can jump from door to door, it should be safe before we get to the room down the hallway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me try opening the next door, like that. So I go peek back out into the hallway.
All right, give me another stealth check.
Man, if we could
Okay.
somehow get Lyriel and cleanse her, that would be very
Well,
helpful.
I mean, if we go in that room, we're gonna want to try and cleanse them both. Otherwise, the other ones.
I mean, how long does it take?
Maybe we
to-
can if we
No,
get
just
that
knock them out.
cure. And
We got to get that cure and have Dalreese replicate it before we can do that. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
Right.
We can't create it
okay.
ourselves. At least that's what he said.
I mean, if I don't see or hear anyone, I try to open up this door.
So you do hear something moving around in the room.
I'm
Salira
not
would
touching that door.
whisper, we just need to keep going north.
Okay.
But we should wait for the others.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Sorry, I keep having to reload roll 20. So if my token's not moving fast or keeping up, that's why.
Are we going west?
I think we're going west.
Yeah, we have northwest, like that room up here.
Oh,
is
in the
where
north.
That's
Yeah.
where the.
Lou, do you want me to
Lapis.
control Salira while I ride on her, or?
Sure. Yeah, why
You
don't
just
you
not a little-
move her?
I
If
saw
we
a
did
hag
find-
right here. Go down to the right. Have to be careful.
If we did find Valor, he's not as powerful a being as.
They're both in that room. They're both there.
No. I'm talking about the little researcher that was helping Dalreese.
Oh yeah.
We might be able to cleanse him with the normal ritual because he's not as powerful as like.
This is out of character because Astray is a spider right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
as
still
soon as
waiting.
we,
I'm still waiting for control.
I mean,
of
as soon as we
so I can
cleanse,
follow.
You're gonna get alerted. So. Anyways,
Sorry.
here we go.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Give me another stealth check.
This one I will burn a luck point for.
All of us?
No, just Garen.
All right, so I'll burn a
least for now.
luck point for this one. Okay, no need.
Alright, so yeah, you would see
burn
to the left there are some of those annoying breath drinker creatures.
Mm.
And
Is
to
that
the
all of
right,
us?
a hag is
Probably not.
walking down the hallway.
She's walking away or towards us.
Away. And since the group is undiscovered, you might be able to sneak past them even though there's no cover. You just have to move
Okay,
quickly.
guys.
Okay.
Do I have to do another stealth check to sneak past, or?
You would all have to make a check to get past.
Okay, so this would be like a group check we have to do. You'll...
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Here's look looks
hopefully-
to the group. Are we going to do that?
YOLO.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, let's go.
And we are all at advantage, I think, or
Yeah, everyone's at advantage.
at plus 10. Yeah.
I just got 40 for us, so. Ooh,
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
27.
Ooh, glad.
19 though. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
And remember,
I
Solera
have
has
open boots.
Solera has advantage as well because of the boots.
Yeah, she rolled 27. So you guys are pretty quiet as you quickly move past there, heading north, I assume.
Yeah, we're just. Okay, all right. Okay, let's. So far, so good. So far, so good. Glad, come on. Okay.
Roll 20. I'm keeping up. I'm keeping up.
Yeah.
Just assume I'm keeping up. I'm like 10 feet away from everyone.
Might run into someone. Do I hear anything over here?
You think you hear something from beyond this door here?
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No! We keep going. We keep going. I only want to dart into a room just to give us a breather and cover. If not, if I hear someone, I'm not gonna go. I mean, there might be someone in, but we have to get the gear first before we do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
What message does it give you when it crashes, Uslog?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that. I just.
Is it okay for me to just like move the spider and
Stop
pretend
respawn.
like I'm moving with the group? Because I'm trying to keep my pass without trace on. Yeah, sorry, but I know I'm riding on Solera.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why Uslog keeps crashing.
That's okay. We'll figure it. I'll put in chat if it happens again.
What browser are you using?
Edge.
Alright. Because I was having a problem similar to that this morning. One of my players was crashing with Chrome. Just one.
I'm
Yeah,
on Chrome right
this is
now.
the first time it's
No.
happened like this, so that's okay. I'll keep going.
Alright.
Okay, well, I'll go peek over.
So this hallway seems empty. You hear some noises coming from down the hallway, but you don't see anyone in the hallway.
All right, just
So-
book it. Book it. All right,
Slayer would
Celia.
mention that we have to keep going north.
Yeah, we just cross this hallway as fast as we can. Okay, we're almost here. We're almost. Okay.
You do hear movement inside the rooms here. You're not sure what it is.
Yeah, we're not. There's a bunch of corrupted soldiers. Okay, is the entrance to left or up front, Celera?
Celera looks both ways. She says the lab is to the right here, through that door. She points over here.
Okay.
Listen at the door.
Peekaboo. Okay. There's no one here.
Give me another stealth check as you approach the lab.
Can we listen? Do we hear anything inside of it?
I will. I'll burn another luck point, or is this a group one?
This would be a group one.
Oh, okay, then I'm not burning a luck point.
Let
Okay.
me see who.
Oh, yeah. So
Nice rolls.
I will roll in a moment.
So you hear. Let me see. Let me check my notes for a moment. What was the name of the other researcher?
Valor was Valor Flame Grove.
All right, so you hear muttering that sounds like Valor in there.
All right, we might have to jump him. Everyone ready?
Yeah, let's try to remember to silence him first. First priority. Oh, shut up! I can't speak. You don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just
Chitter.
Wiggles her mandibles at you.
Okay, everyone ready?
She's not a 5.5 druid.
Everyone ready to jump him?
It's hard to go back and forth. It is really hard.
Everyone ready to jump him non-lethally?
Unlethally. Okay. Valor is. I can't remember what his skill set is.
He is a druid.
We don't know. Oh, is he okay?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a druid.
yeah, I remember him now. Okay, I couldn't remember who he was. Gotcha. Right, ready.
Alright.
You see Glenn
So,
smile, and he kind of like he turns his sword so that the sharp edge is facing towards his opponent.
I give him it's like, all right, look.
so much for non-lethal. Alright, so you go up to the door using the key. You're going to unlock it. I assume. There's a
And as soon
click.
as the door opens, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I'm gonna go Bazinga and just jump in. No,
Alright, so it seems there are others in this room besides Flame Grove, who's kind of standing there. He'll turn towards the group as the door opens, just kind of wreathed in darkness, and what looks like some kind of potion vial in his hand.
Oh.
In the room, there's also a hag and one of the breath drinkers who will immediately start moving towards the group.
Yeah,
Give me-
let's jumping into
let's
action.
Initiatives.
Do we have does Glenn still have inspiring leader
Damn.
or no? It's the remake.
I do. Yeah, everyone should have. If we had a short rest or a long rest, everyone should have 21 temp each.
Yeah, we did just take a short rest too.
Did you say 21?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't believe I rolled an 8 with advantage.
Alright, so as the door opens, it looks like the breath drinker is going to be the first to act.
damn. Uh oh.
So it is going to let out a screech.
Oh yeah.
Which kind of echoes around this place. You hear other screeches as well, and then it's going to fly over this way, coming right at Garen.
Ah.
It is
Should
going
have prepped an action
to
and transformed.
multi-attack, which is going to start up hostilities.
Hold up. I don't have this AC right now. Give me a second. I should have. Wait. Yeah, this much. Okay, there you go.
So it does an enervating claw swipe, which you'll dodge. Then
Okay.
a second one, which you'll also dodge.
Okay.
Then it's going to try to drink your breath, which is a charisma save.
Oh God. Yeah. Now I'm burning the luck point, and we don't have wheel. Give me the. I'm just gonna use the regular inspiration on this.
DC 18.
Okay, luck point and inspiration. This is gonna suck. Do I have to call heroic inspiration before, or can I do it after?
That's a reroll, basically.
Yeah, it's a reroll, so you can do it after.
Well, that's all I got, anyways, to use right now. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely need the heroic inspiration.
You can reroll the 11.
Please
DC
something.
is
I mean,
18.
so I need.
Ooh.
Well, this is still pretty
Will you
bad
be
because I
able to
only
make
have +2. Probably not. Oh, I made it.
Oh.
Because I used my regular inspiration.
Nice.
Let's go.
Alright, so luckily
What a
you are able to resist. You would take 20 necrotic damage,
Jeez.
but luckily it does not drain your charisma. That's going to be it for the breath drinker. Glenn. So you hear a bunch of noise around the place now. Other enemies are coming.
Just get in there, get the thing, and we're leaving now. We just need the cure, and then we're dipping.
Yeah, we just need to incapacitate him and run.
Or take, yeah.
So I'll say Glenn. Actually, Garen and Glenn and Estrella and Uslog, because you all have very good perceptions.
We're a perception group.
You do
Yes.
notice there's some kind of safe up here in the wall, which you believe is where they were keeping the scale before.
Go get it, Glenn.
But you have no idea
You're
what the
good.
combination is, obviously, unless you're going to pick
Wait,
it.
are you still good with sleight of hand, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've still got these fools.
Go get it. We'll hold everyone. Just we're not fighting. We're joining.
Valor looks like he is about to run away. He's like making for the door back here.
Yeah, and he's got the vial. We think we need.
Oh wait, that's the cure.
Well, he's
that's-
holding a vial.
That's what you would guess that could be the cure. It looks like a potion bottle, but there's a very strange looking liquid inside of it. It could be one
then we
dose
have
of
to
the
jump in.
cure.
So I will take an Oppie. Assuming.
Yeah, it's gonna do a. Gonna do a
Oh wait, I'm
drink
not in the turn
breath.
order.
Give me a charisma save, Glenn. DC 18.
Hey, you do that as an Oppie?
I assume so. It's an action.
Wait, the
I mean,
drain?
so is casting
It
a
doesn't have
spell,
to-
though, but you have to have, a Warcaster to do an Oppie with the spell.
I think monsters can use any of their actions as opportunity attacks. I think.
Oh, that is lame.
Is,
Yeah.
is this the drain though? Because I thought they had to do an attack first or grapple you or something.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think he does have to
thank God.
grab you. So I'll say he
I-
just
I
does a
watch him.
claw.
They don't need to be more dangerous than they already are.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch him crit me now, though.
Yeah.
No, he got a miss. Does not roll very well,
Oh.
luckily, and you would make your way past him.
Okay.
Break reaction. Great.
He is going to cast Suggestion on Valor.
Right.
Nice.
The
And as-
hag is going to
Oh,
use
shit.
her reaction to attempt a counter spell. So
Oh,
I
God
need
damn
a
it.
con save DC 16.
Alright.
Just quiet.
Is anything I
Heroic
can do?
inspiration. You do have heroic inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use my heroic inspiration.
Alright, reroll.
Great.
Ah, so luckily you would be able to get your spell off casting Suggestion on Valor. That's a wisdom
And-
save, right?
Yes, and I suggest Valor gives the vial to me.
Alright, being a druid, he's pretty good at these, but let's see. He just looks at you and says no, and smiles, and looks like he's about to leave. So you think he
Okay, well.
resisted?
I don't need to beat his ass. Alright,
Just
that'll
beat some
be my turn
druid
then.
ass. Alright,
I'm next actually because I got an 18, but I'm not in the turn order. Let me.
go ahead and roll, and I can put you in.
It's literally the same one. There you go. I'm in now.
I don't see you on the initiative order.
Oh, the roll 20's crashing. That's why your connection to the server
Yeah,
has been
mine just-
interrupted.
I got it too.
Alright, I'll try to refresh.
No, please.
Oh, and it put me in a different game. Hang on.
Roll 20 tonight.
What else is new?
Like I can't. It's not even loading.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mine's not loading now either. What the hell just happened? Did the server?
20
I mean,
Try
it
it
happened to all of us. It happened to all of us at once, so it's got to be on the roll 20 side.
Oh
Yeah,
wait.
it looks like
Oh,
Hey,
there we go.
I spammed too fast.
You spammed their servers and it crashed everyone. Okay, it's still loading in, but at least there's music now.
Yay!
Alright, and we're back. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Glenn, you had rolled your initiative. Not Glenn.
I did.
Garen. I still don't see
me
you on the
re-roll it,
turn
yeah.
order.
No, I didn't pick it up. Let me
Why
re-roll
is
it.
it? Oh my gosh.
You know what? Yeah, I was gonna go and just. Yeah, I'm not. Like we have to go jump this guy. I don't know why I didn't transform. Whatever. Okay, let
Did
me
you
do
roll
this.
initiative?
Yeah, I did. It was 18.
Why don't I see you? Oh, there you are. All right, so
Now
you are
it's-
18.
18.2.
All
Or
right,
whatever.
so Garen, it is your turn.
All right, I tell Uslag, you lock this guy down. I'll go beat this guy's ass. So I'm gonna just run around and jump Valor.
All right, so as he's getting ready to retreat, you suddenly rush in, jumping at him. It's like,
I can't grapple him, so I'm just gonna try to punch him. And I tell Glenn go. Yeah, I tell Glenn to go take the safe. I'm gonna run in, do my first punch. So close to crit.
yeah, 31 is going to hit him as you blast him with force energy.
And mid damage. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up here
Force is really useful against the Breck.
and do this. Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh, no, sorry. This is a charge punch. Hold up. That's an additional. Oh, sorry. I clicked the wrong macro. That first one was. I charged it. It was D8. So it's also it's +3. Sorry. It was the first punch was 10 damage.
Okay.
The second one does a 20 hit.
20 would strike him.
Oh, okay, max damage and another D8.
As a reaction, he suddenly blasts you with a bunch of fire. So I need
Right, so
a dex save, DC 18.
DC 18. Yeah, I'll burn a luck point. Actually, no, that's fine. I won't burn it. No luck point. I did 22 force damage, and here's my dex save. Let's go.
Alright, so you dodge the majority of it. That would be 14 fire damage, as you're kind
I have
of
evasion.
singed. Well, alright, so then you would dodge that. However, at this point, he is glowing red.
God damn it.
He might be one of those weird fire druids that no one ever plays.
Wildfire?
Wildfire, exactly.
I don't know what that means. But okay, so I did 22 force damage on that
Ouch.
second punch.
Alright, you would take 10 fire damage as you punch him this time. You're like, as he has become hot to the touch.
Wait, for the second punch, or I didn't do the third punch yet?
For that, after that reaction, so I guess oh, I did that damage already. Alright, so why am I doing it again? Alright, third punch.
Run at him again.
Okay. Yeah, 24 would strike, so now you would take 10 fire damage. And
Okay.
deal 13 force to him.
That was I burned a key point to do flurry blows.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, I don't have any more charged, so I have to do 2 regular punches. So these are 2 regular force punches now. This one.
Alright, that is going to hit him, dealing 10 fire to you.
This is this, and I'll do -10.
He takes 16. Oh.
He's not wounded yet. And then last
Uh,
punch.
Last punch, another 16, and yeah, you take another 10 fire. Oh,
Ow!
he is
Ow! Ow!
like, ow, ow, as his body is now burning hot.
Okay, Uslag, maybe just jump this guy. He's almost done. That's all I'm just gonna move here, and I'll try to block the door. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Uslag.
Yeah, she would gladly do that. She will rage. Did I put that at it? I think so. And she will
Oh yes, is
run
Slayer
past
in
the
the
breath
turn order?
drinker.
Sorry.
Selira is... Oh, I don't see her on the turn order. All right, I'll add her. Thought I rolled for her.
And let's see, am I able to get in flank? Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's going to actually on this guy.
So something is trying
holding
to
the potion?
open the door right now.
God damn it.
Hold the door.
Yes, he is holding the potion. He's also burning hot now.
Okay. It's sort of cold. Reckless.
Alright, so you're going at him reckless style.
She'll probably do the do a brutal critical instead of the advantage though, because I feel like I can slow him down just in case he runs. So she'll do the one that does that. I'll link it in a moment. There we go.
So close to a crit. So close.
I know.
Alright, so 29 would strike him, burning you for 10 fire.
Okay.
As there's an
and
explosion
weapon.
of Divine Fury for 34. Oh.
Okay, and the effect would be, oh gosh, where is it? It slows him. Where is that? Okay. Hamstring. She's hitting at his hamstring.
Okay, so he is temporarily slowed.
Mm-hmm. Just in case he survives this. This thing.
20 is going to strike him with the second attack. Which...
Non-lethal if possible if he's going down.
What's the 5 for?
Heavy weapon.
Oh.
Yeah, I separated it out so because it was kind of mixing with the... actually, no, did I not separate it out? Where did I land on that?
Because I see a 5 in your
Just
damage.
slide. Oh no,
already.
it was the opposite. I decided to add it to that instead of having it as a modifier. So no, take the 5 back for the other one too.
So it should be separate from the damage because you can only do it during your turn. Just keep that in
So that's
mind.
what I wanted to do, which is why I wanted to do the damage modifier instead of adding it
Okay.
to the weapon damage. So that's why I was confused in that moment.
Yeah. All right. So that would be just 25. Oh, you knock him down, and the
Great.
vial
Okay,
kind
she will
of
take the
clinks to
potion
the floor. Ding, ding.
out of the. She's gonna pick that up and put it in the bag of holding
And he is
or
unconscious.
next turn if she has to. Would that be an item interaction to do that? To put it
I
in the
think
bag
dropping
of holding?
it in is an item interaction. Getting it out is an action.
Yeah.
Okay, she's putting it in the bag of
it,
holding.
picking it up from the floor would be an item interaction. So you have it in one of your hands right now.
Okay.
You have enough action to put it anywhere yet, unless you drop it again. That's free.
Okay, she's holding it in her hand, and
Well, she could drop it in the bag.
You have to pull the bag out first.
wait, yeah, because if she could, she would like to do that.
She's at actions at this point.
Yeah. All right, that is Uslog's turn.
So Selira would say, "More coming from the south," and she's gonna
Get
rush
in here.
over this way. She says, "I hope we have
Get
a
in the
good
room."
way out of here." She's gonna close
Do you know
the
the
door.
you know this place better than us?
So the spider is with her. Your familiar is still back there. Is he on the turn order? Yeah, he's a 10. Okay. So she's not going to close the door just yet, but she says, Slurp, get in here. Estrella, what do you want to do?
So actually Slurp would go first, but he was going to grab Estrella and carry her in, but since she's in now, he'll just fly in.
Gather around me.
And then Estrella
Safe. And then yeah.
Estrella is going to let's see.
Selira says, I hope she didn't... And she's going to come over here. She says, I hope she didn't stop teleporting. This is going to be bad.
Yeah, I think I bet she's going to have done so.
She says, Glenn, what about the scale? She points to the
I
the
guess we'll
safe.
get it. We'll try and get it.
I mean, actually, before I let's see.
Maybe did she have lady lockpicking skills?
She says, "No, I'm a scout."
Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to. I hate being like useless, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch to use my bonus action to use my second wild shape and take dragon form.
Okay, so you grow big again.
Yes.
All right, so you suddenly poof to normal size. I assume moving out of Solera's space.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Geese on the Blood Hag.
All right, so she has used a reaction, so she can't do much about that.
And this is save or suck, so let's see. Or yeah, so let's see what happens. It's a DC 19 wisdom.
Wisdom save, all right. Oh, she fails with a +5.
Nice. I'm going to ask her to pick up Valor and flee with us.
She will. Let's see. So this is a 1-minute cast. I don't know if you'd have time to do this.
Oh shoot. Okay, I didn't realize that. All right, then I take that back. All right. Then in that case,
Yeah,
well,
it's a longer one.
All right. I've never tried that spell before, so I've been meaning to. I've been looking for.
The good thing is it lasts 30 days, but it does take a minute to cast.
Okay, all right. So then instead of that, I guess
get them while they're sleeping.
Yeah. So then instead, I will try a hold person.
All right. So that is a wisdom save.
Now watch her succeed this time.
Yeah, we can't reuse this.
No. I refuse. That was against Geese, which never happened because reality was incorrect. When you told the story, you're like, wait, I didn't have time to cast that. So with a 19, she is going to make it, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sorry, 5. I couldn't hear.
She got a plus, so she made it with a 19.
Okay. So, now, do I still lose my concentration spell if I didn't succeed on that second concentration spell?
I believe you do. I think just trying
to... so too.
trying to cast it does make you
okay,
lose it.
Gotcha. And then, I guess, yeah, I mean, that's all I've got. I already used my action. I'm gonna take hold of Valor's, like, shoulder or hand or something, because I don't know if we do teleport out of here, whether we can take him with us. That's my turn.
Drag his sleeping form over next to Glenn, maybe.
Hag... I couldn't actually grapple or drag. I didn't have any.
Oh, okay.
Action.
So you're just kind of getting ready to do it.
Like just holding on to him, yeah.
The hag is going
because he's an object. He's an object when he's a corpse, right?
Well, he's not. He's not a corpse yet. Technically, he's just unconscious because she did non-lethal.
Right. So then Glenn could choose to include him whether I'm touching him or not. Okay, all right.
Yes. So the hag is going to jump at Garen, screeching. She does she does her multi-attack, clawing at you. First claw, so that is a crit. Catches you off guard, doing 33 slashing. Drawing some blood, and seeing the blood come from you seems to empower her. So she grabs you as part of that attack and is going to slash at you again. That time she misses. She dodged to the side. And she is going to do her... You see her hair start animating, almost like it's coming to life. And it is going to shoot at you. 25?
That's freaky.
I'll shield that.
Alright, so the hair is coming and you're like, oh shit, and then throw your hand up, and the hair just bounces off some invisible shield. She, while she's grabbing you, starts to try to cut around the side of your face to peel it off.
Oh god.
Oof.
Hey, get this
Wow.
out!
This. Jeez.
It's got dark. Valor is on the ground, like, kind of passed out. The breath drinker is going to fly in its Lyra. She says, shit, I don't know if we have time. Glenn, just get us out of here.
Get us out,
Is
Glenn!
going to multi-attack.
Gotta be ready to stand and fight if it doesn't work.
So it comes in with an enervating claw, which luckily she dodges. And a second claw, which is going to strike her, doing 15 necrotic. And she has to make a con save. Which she is going to fail. So her max HP is drained. And he, now that he grabbed her, is going to breath drink, which is another con save. Which she's also going to fail, taking 39. It's like, oh god! She is withered, wounded, and her charisma is drained by 5. Glenn.
5? Holy crap.
It's like, get off me! Get us out of here,
So
Glenn!
this is just
Oh, is this a new round? Oh, it is a new round. Alright. So the door here is going to open.
Oh god.
And from down the hall, you see more of these guys coming over. So they are going to roll initiative for this round. And Glenn, you indeed think you might not have time to get in that safe.
Yeah, that's okay. Forget the safe. Uslag will say. Get the safe.
Get us out! Get us out.
Alright,
Get
Glenn.
another...
Oh, wait, let me reorder. Make sure none of them go first. Alright, so actually, this guy goes as the new round starts. He is going to blast some fire in, hitting the 3 of you, burning hands. So I need dex saves from the 3 of you. Oh, nice. DC
burning
is 16.
hands. 15 feet.
Oh yeah, so he'd step here. So DC is 16. Garen made it. So I need Uslag, or not Uslag, Estrella. Oh, Glenn failed, and Estrella failed.
What are they rolling that one?
Alright, so you would take 30 or 15 fire damage.
God damn it.
As the Burning Hands is more powerful than you thought it would have been. That is it for him. This Breath Drinker over here
Already went.
already
he went.
went. So it is going to be Glenn's turn.
For the love of God, get us out of here,
So
please.
this is just the pet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
He can be resummoned, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast teleport
Please, 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 please.
Alright. So where are you
for
trying
everyone
to
except
teleport?
Selira.
Anywhere?
Are you leaving Selira behind?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to
That's
teleport us
cold.
to outside of Del Reese's place.
Alright, so I'll say you are very familiar with that area, but you don't have a thing. So give me the teleport description, and then I need a D100 roll. And yes, this does function, so luckily it seems teleportation
Oh my
is...
Thank God. We
Is
were
active.
absolutely going to get it. Thank God.
Okay.
Let's hope that potion wasn't a decoy.
I know.
True.
That's a decoy. Then I was like, sorry. This is...
And I would call out, Glenn, take Valor too.
Oh yeah, luckily we're all
Yeah, I
within
guess
10
I'm
feet.
checking him
Yeah,
as well,
Uslag will grab onto Baylor.
Alright, so yeah, D100 roll. And I will say you're very familiar with this place. Okay, so I believe that is a clean teleport.
Nice.
So suddenly everyone would vanish as the spell goes off. except for your poor slime, who is left to
Oh, good old
No,
Slurp.
no, I can just dismiss him.
slurp, run into the pocket dimension. All right,
Slurp, get the scale.
get the scale.
Yeah.
So runs over
Unfortunately,
to
he
the
can't interact with the safe.
slurp, 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 and they all just eat him.
Oh,
Maybe we should start training Slurp on lockpicking.
There you go.
That's good. Yes. Yes.
So suddenly, you are very far away from your original location. At the cave again.
Well,
Oh, my face, son of a daughter.
Man, at character, I will say, if because the night weather thing, if me and Uslag are retiring our characters, who the hell is gonna save us with teleports when we get into trouble?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, trouble.
Estrella could do with plane, like could do plane shift or gate,
Oh, that's okay. That's good.
Solera says,
even without the cube. Estrella could do that.
gods, I forgot
Yeah,
how
I'm
much I
imagining, like-
hated those face drinkers. She says, kind of withered from its touch. Is everyone all right?
Yeah.
Let's get
See,
inside.
I told you that we should have all gone together.
She says, "Oh, what did that Fae do to you?" And she kind of looks at like the torn skin on your face.
Trying to carve it up.
Yeah, they like to collect faces. I'm glad she wasn't able to, and she smiles at you. This is my face, not hers. Gives you a wink. All right, so you're going into the lair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this
Okay.
point, I feel like Malakara might start hunting us, and he might
Yes.
have wards. He might have wards inside that would possibly stop her from finding us.
We're
we have
evacuating
to
Dalreese
get
right
this
now.
cure to those that need it, and
Yeah, and
So-
also the other reason I wanted to bring Valor is he can help Dalreese with recreating it.
So Dalreese is happy to see you have the vial. He says, yes, this is it. He takes it. He says, good work. It's now about 7:50. He says,
Dalreese,
quick.
do you have wards on your layer that prevent magical location type?
he says,
spells?
yes, I have wards preventing teleport and scrying. That said, she does know where I am, so she can just
Okay.
bring her forces here at any time. That's why she
Okay.
sent you here in the first place. If she does, I'll know she's coming, but I don't know if
Did
there's
she
much
send
I
us to
can...
him? I forgot
Yeah,
that.
she
Okay.
sent you to get those flowers from him. She told you to,
That's
to
right.
just kill him
Yeah.
and take the flowers. But he
Alright.
says, I'll need about an hour, and I should be able to make more of this. Since you brought the druid, I can probably help him
Well, I would.
if you can all...
Oh, I would start. I was gonna start casting the ritual
Yeah,
to
he was
try and
gonna say.
decorrupt him. Yeah, sorry. While he
says,
works on the potion.
Yes, decorrupting him should be valuable, as he could be a valuable ally in the times to come. It was smart that you didn't kill him. All right, so you're working on that. You're going to cast the ritual, which I believe does have a cost, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though.
Did we put the ritual
It's
someplace?
like it was 100, a few hundred, 100 to a few hundred, I think. Components. And Estrella can use all 3 of the component types. So
Oh,
we've got
cleanse
plenty.
Darkseed, yeah. We did have I did make a thing for it. So it's 10 minutes, and it was 100 components, which for you would probably be nature.
Well, Estrella can use all 3.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then
Warlock,
whichever you want.
cleric, druid. Yeah.
All right. So Estrella takes out the components, spreading them on the ground as she begins the ritual. And I assume you're using the crystal to
Yes.
take hold of the energy. All right.
Yeah.
So Dalreese would say he looks curiously as you're doing this and says, I don't know if the cleansing ritual has been used on her corruption before. I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
It's worth a try.
She says, I believe it will work. I'm just worried about that containment unit of yours. If it will hold her corruption as well. He says,
yeah, a shadow crystal is going to hold any corruption.
Just be ready in case something doesn't go right.
It does hold some great evil, but yeah, it's hard to say.
Because this corruption is different from the Shadowlord's corruption.
She has like morphed it.
So you begin the cleansing ritual. And yes, at the end of it, the corruption is sucked out of the druid. He's just laying there, kind of beat up, but he looks like he is still functional.
All right, and I would give him a little bit of healing, or let's see.
So suddenly, in your mind, a familiar voice says, "What are you doing with my corruption?"
Ah, shit.
In whose mind?
Yours.
In yours.
Yeah.
She says, "I thought we had a deal. Yet you come and take what is mine." You just don't answer her.
Hers, but...
I don't answer. I would walk over and. Well, do I think that like she can hear me speak or anything?
Well, according to Dalreese, this place is protected against scrying, so you are guessing she is just speaking with you mentally. Not that she can see through your eyes or knows where you are. She just probably sensed what you just did. I'm guessing she felt her corruption like suddenly vanish, some of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to answer her.
All right. So she says...
Does she know that the message was received?
You assume she does.
Okay.
She would say, "This is a mistake, young one. This is a mistake."
Young one. Sure,
young.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, if anyone's going to call Astrea young,
hag.
it is
Right.
It is an ancient hag who's lived like many cycles worth of years. So yeah, she just kind of severs the connection.
Be like, guys, Malakara just chewed me out in my brain.
Yeah, no, she should.
Yeah, I expected that.
It's like, hey, what's the deal, guys? I thought we were cool.
We should prepare to evacuate Dalreese to
Agreed.
Gilbrock, and then.
Well, we could take him. We could actually take him to Gaian. Well, I don't know if I want him there. Never mind. Yeah.
She does not necessarily know where you all are. She just communicated.
Yeah, but she
with
does know where
Astrea.
your lair is, so we probably shouldn't stay here too much longer. It's late though now, isn't it? Oh, it's not that late.
It is. What is it, like 7? It's almost 8 o'clock, so it's not late, but it's evening.
Yeah.
He says, "Well, let me keep working on this. I will have one use of it, which I would like to use on, what's her face?
Well, we technically have two, but we technically have two because we stole one, right?
He says
trying to get the second
that one is not necessarily active. It needs to be magically enchanted. That's just the formula.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's the one you're going to recreate from.
Yes, I can use that to make more, but technically it is not enchanted yet.
Okay. Well, yeah, if you're able to cure, yeah, let's use it on who we have here with us, you know?
He nods. He says, "Luckily you didn't take some of the flowers I needed for this when you were asked to." He says, I can do one use. Like I said, I'm going to use it on Brenthara. I want to make sure she is cleansed. And after that, I can make more.
Okay.
But it'll take time.
I think we should gather your supplies and tools and move you elsewhere to continue working. But let's do this first one for now.
Do
Maybe.
one that we're leaving now.
He nods.
Say what?
Jeez.
Yeah.
He says, "Where would you move me? This place is ripe with magical druidic energies and the plants I need." He says, "I guess I could bring some of them, but giving up this layer..."
You just...
Well,
do
you want to sit here and wait for Malakara to come find you?
I suppose not. But again, where could I go with a good magical lab that I could work on this?
One of the Fey Court forts. I know it's not your preference, but it would be temporary, and we would make it clear to them that you are with us.
We all share a same enemy now.
Yeah.
He says, we do, but I don't know if the forts would allow my presence, nor do they have the magical supplies I need. She
Well,
says,
you'll need to collect the supplies you need to take with us.
You
when
tell
we
me what
go.
supplies, I will get it for you right now, and we'll stash it all in the bag of holding. You go to work, and then we're getting out of here. Then we'll figure things out.
No, you misunderstand. He says, I need a magical laboratory as well as my herbalism supplies. The herbalism supplies are easy enough to move. The laboratory is what the forts will be lacking.
Okay, we'll...
Was the laboratory at Fort Revcar not adequate?
He says it was, but Fort Revcar is no longer an option, obviously.
Okay, I'm sure they have another laboratory.
Do the other cities have?
He thinks for a moment. He says, there might be one up in Thornreach that I can use.
Okay.
So
And we'll go there.
That's where our Phoenix Guild allies are. We're
All right, you tell me what... you get to work, I will get your stuff for you. As soon as you're done and you're administering the thing, we're out of here.
He nods. He says, all right. And he'll get to work. You're in a dangerous situation, so I need to roll to see what the next hour brings.
I will do an outside short rest during that period. If someone wants to also heal me, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
my scratched up face.
I don't see people's tokens. So can everyone chat me if you have life drain and wounds?
Selira has life drain, so she would definitely
I think only me and Selira got wounded. Funny enough.
Uslag, you didn't get hit?
Oh no, the other guys got fire.
Uslag is fine. I think Glenn got some fire.
Glenn got fire, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna do 2 greater restos. One on...
My face almost got peeled off. I'm not having a good day.
All right, I'm going to do 2 greater restorations. One on Selira and one on Garen.
I don't need a greater restoration. I
thought you got life drained.
No, I didn't.
No, I was Selira.
Just Selira.
Oh, okay. But can I still need to do 2 on her to do the charisma drain and the life drain, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So,
all right, so that's my 2 level 5s. And so then I'll do...
And you spend the 100 Maho for each one?
Yes. Let me go subtract that. Yeah. 200.
All right. So she is thankful. She says, these damn hags and their undead creatures who are not trained to fight such beings.
All right. And then I do want to do a mass healing word, and I'm going to include whoever I just... Valor,
yeah.
Yeah, because I think he's still unconscious. I didn't bring him. I didn't wake him up before I decorrupted him. So,
all right. So he'll wake up as you heal everyone. He's like, "Oh, what the?" And he like holds the huge bump he has on his head. He says, "Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thank you for helping me. Sorry, I tried to burn you." He looks to Garen.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
He says, it was strange being under the corruption. I was aware of what was going on, but for some reason I could not control my actions. It felt like a magical charm, but much more powerful.
Well, our priority now is to duplicate the cure. Dalreese is working on one now for us to help this Arctreant. And then we are fleeing this place because Malakara knows of this lair.
He says to Selira, our mistress and her brother are both being held prisoner by Malakara. Can we get them the cure and maybe get them out of there?
That's the idea. Yeah.
There's no way we're going to be able to sneak in the second way. This we came in from.
Perhaps. I don't know.
He seems a little distraught. He says if they're allowed to stay there, she can use them as weapons against not only us, but the forts.
I think we should try to go back in and get them, but we do need a new plan.
Selira says, I unfortunately agree with Garen on this. I don't know if it's safe to try to go in the way we did last time, or at all. Now they're going to be
Now that we
looking for
know-
us.
Now that we know that teleportation is not blocked,
Well,
At
now
least it wasn't
now
at
the
the
hag
time.
knows that we are enemies.
Yeah, it'll
So
be
she'll
much
be-
harder a second time.
true.
So
I think
the-
we should use the cure. You know, if we can get just one at a time on the storm coil, because he would be very difficult.
We have to find our way to the storm coil. We don't know how to get to him.
The druid says, the underground
Slugwood,
Medusa,
no.
they can't be trusted. Why waste a good cure on them?
We've told
We are
you
using it on the storm coil.
we don't need her to be under Malakara, or him to be under Malakara's control. And the Medusa are our allies. We've told your lady and her brother this, and
So he seems kind of like unsure, but he just kind of, it's like, I don't know if they
Yes,
can be
now's not the
trusted,
time
but-
for holding on to old prejudices.
old grudges. Yeah.
We must work together. Yeah.
So the hour,
Valor.
the hour would
Oh.
pass. You can go ahead and short rest.
Valor, Salira, may I ask, would the Winter Court assist against Malakara?
He says they should. I don't see why they wouldn't. The whole Feywild is in danger from this corruption. I'm actually surprised the courts haven't shown up.
So then I think that when we go to Thornreach, that should be part of our next steps, is to see whether the courts can start communicating with each other and working together on this.
Says the Elven Lords there should be able to get us in touch with some of them, or at least some of their
Okay.
spies, to move the information we need.
Good.
I'm guessing that they don't know yet, because that's, if they did, I'm almost sure they'd bring their people here to bear against Malakara.
I just wasn't sure if Malakara herself was a member of the Winter Court. I don't know all the politics of the Feywild.
Says the hags? No, the hags are
Okay.
not welcome
They're
in
in-
any of the courts.
Okay.
All right, so I'll say your ally finishes a dose, and he is just going to use it on Brenthara unless someone objects.
Nope.
All right, so the treant would suddenly kind of glow as the magics embrace her, and a moment later you would see an older-looking treant woman standing there, looking kind of surprised, and she looks down to Dalreese and says, "Thank you." He nods and he says, "Of course." Smiles at her. He says, "Let's get you back to Varith before you end up getting infected again by the corruption here." And she says, "Well, does anyone have a teleportation spell? If not, I just need to find some trees and I can go there myself."
I can get you there, but I'd look at the rest of the party. I can't. I don't think I can take Dalreese there, and I wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
come
we're
back.
trying
Find the
Thorn
trees.
Reach.
Find the trees. Sorry.
She says, "I can
Say what?
find my way. Dalreese, I will tell Varith what you did for me. Thank you." He smiles again, says, "Of course. Be careful." And she says, "With the corruption gone, I should be safe, at least for now." And
Can
she's
she
gonna
like
leave.
tree stride like Estrella?
That's what you're guessing. She can probably do
Okay.
some kind of
That's what it
magic.
sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she quickly
Yeah, I mean, I can
makes-
get her there. I just wouldn't be able to.
Oh, we would
come
tell
back
her that
and- yeah.
he's at her grove where she had been, or that's where he might be if he's not at his.
She says, "I know. During the corruption, I know that he was watching me, even though there was nothing I could really do about it. I shall meet him at his grove, and we'll figure out what to do next." She says, "Maybe come
Have a
meet
good
us there
reunion."
later. I'm sure he'd be happy to see you all." And she quickly leaves.
Keep to the grove, you and your kind, since you are more susceptible to the corruption than some.
Dalry seems a
Alright.
bit sad, but just kind of says, "Well, I can make some more, but you said you wanted us that we should leave this place, yes?"
No, we're leaving now.
Yeah, let's
The Thorn Reach.
get your herbs and let's go for now. We can always return, but I think it's better for her to find nothing here rather than finding us or you.
Very well.
If
Let's
she comes.
make our way to Thornreach. And this is probably a good place to end.
Yeah.
So let's do.
And I can still take us tonight. I can use my level 7 for another tree stride.
All right, let's get ready to move, everyone. Dalreese gets his supplies and is ready to follow you.
All right.
All right. Let's do MVP votes. MVP. Oh. Is it going to be a tie? Only Glenn can tell us. I said only Glenn can tell us.
No, he's not here. Unfortunately.
That teleport took it out of him.
At least it worked.
Yeah, another smooth escape.
Glenn. All right, well.
Snacks.
I'll just say, Estrella, you were MVP. Congrats. You got 2
thank
votes.
you. And I still have my heroic inspiration. I didn't even use it. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing in. My face got almost.
Yeah,
No,
Uslag still
actually,
has
though,
hers, so if we can make a long rest.
Estrella is actually, because I only had 4. Well, I have 4. That puts me to 5 inspiration points, but like the DM's inspiration. But like most of my other characters have a lot because I always forget to use them. But I think we had a session where Estrella used like 6 or something in one session. So she's
very inspired.
Yeah. All right. So when we come back, we will shoot up to Thornreach, see if we can get those courts talking to each other, and get Dalreese and Valor working on more cures.
And then Malentine.
And then Malentine,
Yeah, we've only got to. So like, we
Because
have
it's
today.
basically nighttime now, so we're gonna long
Right.
rest
One more
at
day.
Thornreach. Yeah.
One more day, and we don't want to be drained in any way when we're going to fight.
Right.
Malin.
What, you guys want to fight, Malin? I thought you were
there
gonna have
might
a
be some
conversation.
fighting. You're gonna have a conversation. There might be a few punches thrown. You know.
Aggressive negotiations.
Yeah.
If we can, I know Xana took him, but like I don't know if we ever had the conversation because I wasn't here when you guys when she came back last session, but Estrella could bring her boyfriend back. He just might be a different species.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it because we did try to bring him back the other way, and his soul was happy, and Uslag double checked. Like he was kind of at rest because Uslag has the way through the Raven Queen to just force him to come back, but she didn't even mention that to Zana because she doesn't think that's the right thing to do.
If he declined, if we tried and he declined, then never mind. I think I forgot that.
Yes, he seemed to have found peace wherever he was.
Yeah, we kind of had a talk about it, about just kind of letting
respecting his wishes.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
She was happy to hear that he was in Bahamut's realm.
Yeah, so that means hopefully she can join him someday.
Yeah. Okay.
So a couple resolutions to some love story.